Good Aspen!
Good morn, Miho, to you.
Hi, Papaya. How are y'all doing today? Hello, Ekakimi. Thank you for the 275 watch streak. Look at you go. You're watching me like a weirdo. I'm joking. I appreciate you sticking around and watching my streams. Thank you for that. Sorry. If you weirdly... we knew the window moved. The weird side of itself. It was weird. Anyway, that's not important. We're back. Happy Sabbath Sunday. Hope we're all having a lovely Sunday so far. I've been chilling at home as usual. I was playing some Kirby Air Riders on the Switch 2. I got that 2 weeks ago on Boxing Week. Yes, that was 2 weeks ago on Boxing Weekend, and I thought, you know, why not? It was on sale. It was on sale at my local game store. I was like, oh, I like sale. I like sales, and it was a pretty good, a decent sale. $30 off, 30% off, basically, from $100. Went from $100 to $70. Still a lot of money, but also better than $100 for a Switch 2 game. And Switch 2 games are usually like $99.99, which is bad, which sucks. But a relatively decent sale. That's not what's important. What's important is that we're back for Summer Sunday, playing some more Kindred Spirits on the Roof. I just need to grab the link for the game and put it in the chat because that's important. Second, so go grab that. Kindred. Let's say that correctly. Kindred Spirit on Steam. They also have drama CDs. I think, yeah. They also have drama CDs. Check it out. They have things. Anyways. Welcome back. I'm excited. I've been waiting all week to play some more Kindred Spirits because I'm excited to see where the Yuri goes. What will this lovely Yuri-topia game have in store for us? Last time we learned a bit about the relative start of a few of the crushes that we are going to be looking into and helping try to, you know, helping them bloom. We learned a little about where is the game? I am blind. There it is. We learned about Tsuyo Tsuryochi Mine. Tsuyo. I forgot her name. Tsurugimine-san. Tsurugimine. Tsurugimine. And how her crush on her cute on the cute teacher, the cute short teacher, started. Is that she's gone her whole life liking cute things, and the teacher, who I don't remember the name of off the top of my head, is quite the cute little bean. And so she kind of just fell in love and realized that she doesn't only like her because she's cute. She likes her in general. And if she wasn't cute, which I think is really adorable of a thing. We also got to see Futano and Ume. Futano confessed that she loves Umi when they were walking home in the rain, and they were sharing an umbrella. That was really cute. And we also learned about these two and how they've started. I forgot her name off the top of my head, but she. Actually, do I have the card? I don't have the card for her. Damn. I don't have a card for her. I was like, do I have the Steam card for her? Because those Steam cards tell the names Oh. Let's see what's cute. And I just feel that the Steam trading card shows you it's more than just a character in a sense. That's well more normal Steam cards are. Anyways, we learned about these two. Rokkenururu. I think she was a guitar. I don't know what instrument she does. But she's rock and roll. Rokkenururu. She has a crush on the Oni, the quote-unquote Oni gate guard, as in the person of the head of the student disciplinary committee. I just think, and she purposely comes late sometimes so that she can sneak a look, sneak a glance, and maybe a sneaky convo with her, which I find is a really cute idea. Also dangerous though, because like running late for school is, you know, just about making it, getting it clean threshold just with seconds to spare. Really scary, really risky. But yeah, that's roughly what we learned. Or also Megumi can possess Toomi. We learned that by accident when Megumi was, you know, what's the word? Was accompanying Toomi to the library. And also, oh, what's this? Possession. Nani? Possession? Nani? Nani? And yeah, that's about it, I think. Real quick. Okay, I did. Good. Sorry, checking the hitbox placement and size with my model. But that's roughly what we did last week for Kindred Spirits on the Roof. And let's jump back in to resuming whatever's gonna happen, because we ended off last time with the first main story of, I think it was January, March, April, May, April, May, June 3rd. This is June 3rd. We started off our first June little story, and then we ended off by entering the beginning of the next section, but I can't, so I could save the game. And yeah, sorry, I just finished eating a second ago, like a minute ago, so you know, digesting the food still. But that's besides the point. Let's jump into Summer Lilies 2. Boop. July has started, and the rainy season will be over soon. It's like the real beginning of summer. And it's looking like it's gonna be another hot one. And I get that feeling from the energy of the kindred spirits too. Let's do our best. Let's do this. Let's do our best. Again this month, Sachi-san. Yes, let's. First, Megumi. I have no idea how, but yesterday she suddenly developed the ability to possess people. Naturally, I was her first victim. I got Sachi-san on my side, and the two of us managed to persuade her to not go possessing people willy-nilly. But I have to wonder if that's a promise she could keep. I guess it's a pretty ghostly thing to be able to possess people like that. Because she's suddenly gained a new ability, she seems to be brimming with energy. That's how our usual lunchtime meeting began today.
それで、マキさんと相原先輩、ずっと休憩所に来ていないんですか?
So, Maki-san and Aihara senpai, haven't been going to their hideout?
先週は一回も来た様子がないわね。たまたまなのかもしれないのだけど。
It feels so small. It feels so tiny. I'm not sure why. Ugh. Yes, I didn't see them there once last week. It could be a coincidence, of course.
きっと何かあったのよ。
I bet something happened. A week, huh? Sachi-san said they were going there something like 3 times a week up until now. It could be they've just been a little busy this last week.
せっかく奥校舎に行けるようになったんだから、私にも何を話してるのか聞かせてほしいのに。
I want to hear what they've been talking about now that I can get to my building.
行けるようになったって言ったって、誰かに取り付いてでしょ？覗き見させる気？
You can only get there by possessing someone though, right? What are you gonna do? Make me spy on them?
あ、そっか。もう結構不便なのよね。
Right. This is pretty inconvenient, huh?
それくらいでいいわよ。
It's enough, isn't it?
それでね、マキちゃんとミキちゃん、毎日放課後は一緒にお仕事してるのよ。それは今まで通り。でも、ちょっと様子が変わってきているのよね。
Maki-chan and Miki-chan are still working together after school every day. It hasn't changed. But there's something different about them now.
そうなんですか？
Is there?
お互いに、そうね。マキちゃんの方が特にかしら、どこか遠慮しているというか。
Yes, they're both... Well, Maki-chan in particular seems somehow reserved towards Miki-chan.
少し距離を取ってる感じがするのよね。本当に何かあったのかしら。
It seems she's trying to keep some distance. Perhaps something really has happened.
かもしれませんね。調べてみた方がいいのかな。
Could be. Maybe we should look into it?
そうね。
Right. Like asking Aihara-senpai about it. Or asking Hina how Maki-san's been lately.
二人の間に距離ができたっていうと、つくよ先生とキリちゃんもそうね。こっちの方が問題かもしれないわね。
Speaking of distance, the same could be said for Tsukuyo-senpai and Kiri-chan. They might be a bigger problem.
あ
Sonu-senpai and Sugurumine-san. Sugurumine-san. Not Suguro. Suguru. Sorry. Sugurumine-san. After our game of tag the other day, we finally managed to get the two of them to talk to each other, but...
もう、そのおちゃんってひどいよね。許せない。
That was such an awful thing for Sonoe-chan to say. How could she? How could she?
そうね。ちょっとキリちゃんがかわいそうよね。
Yes, I do feel a little sorry for Kiri-chan. The two kindred spirits, who'd heard the whole conversation between Sonoe-senpai and Sugurumine-san, seemed pretty angry at Sonoe-senpai.
勘違いって決めつけるってどういうこと？キリさんのせっかくの告白を勘違いって。
How could you just describe that it was a misunderstanding? He's just missing Kiri-chan's confession like that. Sugurumine-san confessed to Sonoe-senpai, apparently. But Sonoe-senpai cautioned her that this was only a misunderstanding. It's just a phase. It's just a phase, Mom. Don't worry. And even if she feels that way now, her feelings will change in the future. Sachi-san and Megumi were not forgiving of her words.
その先生の言うことも間違ってるとは思わないけど。
I'm not sure Sonoe-senpai's words were necessarily untrue, though.
そうかもしれないけど、でも。
Maybe, but still. Especially Megumi. She found Sonoe-senpai's words all the more unforgivable, since she's been in the math club room with them and heard them directly.
キリさん さんの告白に対して自分の答えは出さずに偉そうなこと言ってごまかそうとしているのよ。そんなのキリさんの気持ち無視しているのと一緒じゃない。
Instead of giving Kitty-san an answer to her confession, she said all that self-important stuff and just dropped the whole situation. That's the same as just ignoring Kitty-chan's feelings, isn't it?
ええ、そうね。
Yes, you're right. Tachi-san also seems to be angry in her own low-key way. She usually tries to rein in Megumi when she starts to go out and get too heated.
サチさん、前に二人がどんな答えを出してもそれはそれでいいって言ってたのに。
Tachi-san, you said before you didn't really care what answers these couples came to, didn't you?
確かにそう言ったけど、やっぱり叶ってほしいとは思っているのよ。めぐみも言ってるけど、つくよ先生、自分の答えは出していないと思うのよ。
Perhaps, but I do want things to work out between them too. And with Megumi, and like Megumi said, I don't think Sukyo senpai has really given her an answer yet.
キリちゃんのこと恋愛対象に見られないならそう言ってほしかったの。キリちゃんを好きになれないならそうね。
If she didn't see Kitty-chan as a possible romantic interest, then I would have liked her to say so. If she would never be able to love Kitty-chan, she should have said that too.
一般論で諭す前にまずはそれをキリちゃんに伝えてあげてほしかったの。
She should have made her own feelings clear to Kitty-chan before rebuking her of hers.
はあ、
Uh-huh.
そのちゃん最近はキリさんに対して特に先生って呼びなさいってうるさいのよ。なんかもうキリさんがかわいそうなくらい。
Sorry, give me a second. Sunny-chan especially insisted on the whole coming a senpai thing with Kitty-san now. Kitty-san doesn't deserve it at all. Doesn't deserve all this.
ああいうことを言ったからでしょうね。先生として剣峰さんの気持ちを見守ろうとしているのでしょうね。
It's likely because of what she said to Kitty-chan about her role as a teacher.
絶対このままじゃ済まさないんだから。とにかくそのおちゃんにははっきりしてもらわなきゃ。
I don't like it. I don't want it to end like this way. We gotta go get Sonore-san to make things clear.
ええ、その方がいいわ。
Yes, I believe that would be for the best.
そうかな。
You think so?
そうに決まってるの。それにそのおちゃん絶対キリさんのこと嫌いじゃないと思うわ。
Of course we do. I'm sure Sonore-san doesn't hate Kitty-san.
ええ、キリちゃんの気持ちもきっと勘違いなんかじゃないわ。それに気づいてほしいわね。
Yes, I don't think Kitty-chan's feelings are a misunderstanding either, and I'd like her to realize that.
キリさんの本気に気づくだけじゃダメです。いっそのことキリさんのこともっと好きになってもらわなきゃ。
I'd be satisfied just making her realize how serious Kitty-chan is. We'll get her to fall in love with Kitty-chan while we're at it.
どうやってよ。
And how exactly will we do that?
キリさんの魅力をもっとアピールすればいいのよ。
We need to have Kitty-san's charm.
だからどうやって？普段から数理部のたった一人の部員と顧問なのよ。お互いのことよく知ってるはずでしょ？
Again, how? They're already the sole members of the math club and its advisor, right? Shouldn't they already know each other pretty well?
甘いわねユナ。魅力ってのは普段は隠れているものなのよ。つまり普段のキリさんとは違う姿を見せればきっとそのおちゃんもキリさんの素敵さに気づくはず。
Oh, you don't know anything, yeah? Charm is something kept hidden. For Aheads, Sonu-san will realize. For Aheads, Stay-chan will realize how wonderful Kitty-chan is. If we just show her a side of Kitty-chan doesn't normally see. Words I can read.
だからどうやって？
But how we do that?
そうね。ねえユナさん、この学校には女の子がとびきり素敵に見える場所があるのは知ってる？
Huh? Indeed. Hey, Yuna-san, did you know there's a place in this school where girls look particularly lovely?
とびきり素敵に見える場所？
Huh? A place that makes girls look nice? Where would that be? I didn't know there was a place like that. Actually, I'm not really convinced.
あ、わかった。ありますよね。そうだ、あそこ。
Oh, I know. There is. There totally is. Yeah, it's that place.
午前中、すっごい太陽の光が入る踊り場が星間校舎にあるわ。そこならどんな女の子だってキラキラに輝いて見えるはず。
It is landing in the Hoyken building where the sun really shines in the morning. Any girl staying there would just sparkle.
そうね。あと夕焼けが差し込んだ星間の大座敷も素敵な場所よ。そして
Right. The dining room at sunset is wonderful too. Then there's
晴れた日の屋上。
They're gonna sunny day.
ええ、その3カ所でキリちゃんに会えば、つくよ先生もきっとキリちゃんの魅力に気づくはずよ。
Yes. Tsukio-chan senpai is sure to see Kichan's charm if she sees her in those places.
はあ。
Uh-huh. Really? Well, I have heard that lighting can really change your perspective of someone, but
決まり。ユナ、いい？キリさんをそこに誘導して、そのおちゃんと合わせてあげるの。
that's a lot you're asking me, Megumi. Okay, it's decided. Got it, Yuna? You gotta lead Kiri-san to those places and then get Sone-chan to meet her there.
それって結構難しくない？
What? Do you really think that's going to be easy?
難しくてもやるの。そこでキリさんの姿を見れば絶対勘違いなんて言わせないんだから。
What do you mean it's hard? She won't be able to say if it was a misunderstanding once she sees Kiri-chan there.
そうね、やってみましょう。キリちゃんキラキラ大作戦ね。
Yes, let's try it. We'll call it Operation Sparkling Sunshine Kiri-chan.
あー、素敵。
That sounds wonderful. Does it though? Sometimes I don't really get such a sound's taste.
はあ。なんていうか、一昔前のラノベみたいな展開。
Why do I feel like I'm suddenly in an old school YA novel?
あら、ラノベって何？
Oh? What's a YA novel?
ラノベっていうのはライトノベルのことで、なんて言えばいいのかな。私たちくらいの年代向けの小説のことです。
Huh? It stands for young adult. How should I put it? I guess it's just any fiction for people around our age.
そうなの？どんな内容？
I see. What sort of novels are they?
どんなって、いろいろあるんですけど、ファンタジーとか SF とかいろんなジャンルがあって。
What sorts? Oh, there's all kinds. Like fantasy and sci-fi. Lots of different genres.
ファンタジー。あ、怪奇小説のことね。
Fantasy? Oh, like mystery novels?
ええ。あとは恋愛小説もあるから、少女漫画がそのまま小説になったみたいなのとか。
Right. There are romance ones too, like shoujo manga, but novels. There's all sorts of other stuff, but I guess we don't really need to get into that right now. I've only read what Alno has lent me anyway.
へえ、面白そうね。読んでみたいわ。
This is interesting. Might just read one sometime.
まあそのうち。私もたくさん持ってるわけじゃないんで。
Well, maybe later. I don't have all that many myself.
そうね。でもちょっと楽しみ。
I see. I'm looking forward to it then.
私も読んだことありますよ、サチさん。コバルト文庫とか。あ、今度図書室に行った時借りてこようかな。
Huh? I read some too. I read some Stitch-san. They call it novels. Oh, I could go to the library and take one out.
借りるのは私でしょ。
You mean I could, right? She's getting totally carried away. Is this really that exciting?
さあ、あとはささちゃんとうみちゃんね。この二人は特に問題ないかしら。それとようかちゃんとあきちゃんも。
Then the only ones left are Sasa-chan and Umi-san. Sasa-chan and Umi-chan. I don't think these two have any particular problems right now. Yoko-chan and Aki-chan too. At this point, I don't feel like pointing out that it could be a problem that they are both girls anymore. I was really surprised when they told me about Yoga, though. An old classmate I just met again. It was really like meeting her all over. I'm surprised by how much she's changed. She showed me her love rock lyrics or whatever, which were their own kind of unbelievable. And then later I learned that she's in love with another woman. All this has some kind of just kind of numbed me. Like, no problems. Nope, I don't see any problems.
ですね。何かあったらその時考えればいいかな。
Right. You can worry about it when something happens with them.
まずはマキさんと相原先輩の様子を調べることと、剣峰さんの。
First we should focus on finding out what's going on with Maki-san and Aihara-senpai. And then Tsurugimine-san.
キラキラ大作戦ね。
Apparitions, sparkling sunshine.
ええ、それで作戦の方はいろいろ考えてみます。まあ二人がうまくその場所で会えるようにうまく誘導するしかないのかな。
Right, that. I'll think of some things for that assignment. Well, I suppose it all depends on leading them both to those locations.
私たちもそのちゃんとキリさんが近くにいるようだったら教えてあげるわ。
We'll tell you if Sonu-tan and Kiri-san are nearby.
うん、お願い。
Alright, good. I'm the one who has to do the work, though. Maybe to stop Tsurugimine-san and wait for Sonu-senpai to pass by? I guess I won't know until I try it. I think we'll just have to get lucky when they're already nearby. My head feels hot just thinking about this. Actually, the sun's beating down pretty hard up here, and the temperature's pretty high too. Guess summer really has begun.
そういえば、もうすぐ夏休みね。
Come to think of it, summer vacation's coming soon, isn't it?
ですね。
Yeah. Yeah?
夏休みには合宿があるんでしょ？
And during the summer vacation, you have the summer camp. In summer camp? There's something like that, isn't there? Summer camp. People will be talking about it in class pretty soon. Yeah. The school has a building next to the auditorium called the Kumomiyagura. Kumimiyagura. A relic from the days where the school was a castle. The first floor has club rooms, and the second floor is lodging houses. Lodging house, though it's usually just a bunch of small rooms where you get down to it. You can lodge there during the summer vacation as long as you decide to, even if you're not part of a club. It's a bit of a famous event at Shiroro. You can even stay at school like you're on a trip with your close friends. I didn't participate last year though.
ゆなさんは夏合宿参加するの？
Will you participate in the summer camp, Yuna-san?
そのつもりはなかったんだけど。
I wasn't planning, but once summer vacation starts, I don't think I'll need to come to school until classes start again. The summer camp. The broadcasting club trio might participate. Tsurugine-san and Sonui-senpai might with the math club too.
参加した方がいいのかな？
Do you think I should?
そうね。できれば参加してみない？私たちも夏休みの間、ゆなさんに会えないのは寂しいし。
Well, it's not too much trouble, could you? Be lonely if we couldn't see you during summer vacation.
私はサチさんと一緒だから別に寂しくないけどね。でもユナ、夏休み中ずっと家の中にいるつもり？
I'd be lonely if I'm with Saji-san. We just plan on staying home all vacation, you know?
少しは出歩いたりするし、予定だってあるわよ。失礼ね。
I wouldn't be inside the whole time. I do have a life, you know.
でも夏合宿って部活参加以外の場合、2人以上で申請しないといけないんだっけ？
However, I think you have to apply with the group if you're participating in summer camp without a club.
あら、そうだったの。誰かお友達には頼めないの？ほら、あのちゃんとかひなちゃんとか。
Oh, do you? Perhaps you could ask one of your friends, such as Ano-chan or Hina-chan?
ひなは陸上部で参加するから、あのは夏合宿の時期は親戚の家に行ってるそうなので。
Hina will be going with the track team, and Ano is at a relative's house during the camp. He also seems to take part in Kamaket. At this thing called Kamaket. She was saying something like, "We're going expedition again this year." What is Kamaket? Says Tomoe-san. Tomoe? Wait a second. Real quick. Being distracted by something in the background. Oh, we don't want to do that one. No. No, never mind now. It's fine, never mind. It's fine.
そして他に友達はいないのね。
Do you have any other friends?
いいでしょ、それは別に。学校に来ることはできるけど。
Oh, what do you care? I could show up at school at least.
例えば合宿中のひなに差し入れを持ってくるとか、それくらいしか思いつかないかな。
Maybe to bring Hina snacks during camp? That's all I can think of right now, though.
無理しなくてもいいんだけど、でもそれでも顔見せてくれると嬉しいわ。
You don't have to trouble yourself for our sake. We would appreciate your visits, of course.
ええ、まあ何回か顔を出しますね。
Right. Then I might be able to stop by a few times.
何かお土産持ってきてくれると嬉しいな。
They're gonna bring us some treats. Why? You can't eat them.
はいはい。
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Bring us treats, asks the ghost who cannot eat. I just realized I'm not. It's not like, oh, whoopsies. I just realized there's a fucking line on the side of the screen because I was thinking when it was outside of the my monitor. Whoopsies. Some of these 3. Okay, I need to go and do a bio break. So I'm gonna wait for this to load up. Gonna save again. I'm gonna be right back for a minute or 2. I am back. Let me get down. Press the buttons. 3. Not 3. What am I doing? Yes, 3. Okay, sorry. And we're back. Well, some other ice cream as well while it's up because I'm silly. Nice mint chocolate ice cream. But that's not what's important. What's important is that we're start
だからさ、ユリイコール同性愛ってわけじゃないと思うんだよね。
I don't know what's up. No, what I'm saying is Yuri doesn't necessarily mean lesbians, you know? Classroom after school. There wasn't anything pressing I needed to help with today. Maki-san and Ihara-san, Maki-san and Ihara-san are the same as usual. I go and check on them sometimes. They do seem a little distant lately, but I don't know why. Ice cream. I haven't been finding many opportunities to put our plan with Tsurugimine-san in motion. Since I have some time on my hands, I'm sitting behind in the classroom to chat about trivia things with Ano. And that's what I thought we were going to do, but why am I getting a lecture on Yuri from Ano right now? How could this happen? Weren't we talking about classes and whether we want to go together to study before finals?
仲のいい女の子同士が手をつないで歩いていたって、それは立派にユリになると思うんだ。
I think two close girls holding hands while walking together is plenty Yuri already. A woman of culture. Hell yeah. Women of culture. She knows what's up. Like hand holding. Big fan. I know. I need to send this to the server with hand holding. Hand holding. Hell yes. Hand holding. Screenshot of this. Or not. I thought F12 screenshot doesn't work on this game for Steam, even though it's on Steam. I'm not sure why. Just wasn't.
私たちの業界ではユリとレズの間には深くて暗い川があったりするのです。もちろんどっちも行けちゃう人もいますが。
In my business, you see, there's a deep, dark river that runs between Yuri and lesbians. Of course, there are people who cross over, too.
そう。
How did that turn into this conversation? I can't remember anymore. And yeah, I don't really care. What Ano's talking about right now, I'm a bit too involved in lately to totally ignore.
もちろんユリはフィクションです。フィクションだから面白いんです。
Of course, Yuri is fiction. It's fine because it's fiction. Actually, I'm having some non-fiction issues in that area.
まあ妄想遊びだよ。ユナもよくやるでしょ？
Well, it's just make-believe. You do that too, sometimes, right, Yuna?
やらないと思う。
I don't think so.
ちょっと考えてみようよ。あ、例えばさ。
Huh? Just think about it a little. Come on. Oh, like...
私とひなちゃんだったら、どっちが好み？ そういうとこからちょっと考えてみて。
Who do you think is more your type? Me or Hina-chan? Try thinking from there a little.
はあ
What? Ooh, who's more your type? Me or Hina-chan? Wow. I'm a big Tomori Ano. So I'm gonna go with Ano maybe.
アノの方かな。
Ano maybe?
やめてでもどこが？
Oh, hey. But why? Oh, that sounds cute. Oh.
やめてでもどこが？
What? かわいいな。かわいいな。かわいいかわいい。Oh, too cute. Voice acting, too cute.
何の遠慮もしなくて良さそうだから。
Because I don't need to hold back with you at all. Hey yo? Hey yo?
それって好みとかそういう問題？
Huh? It's a matter of types and such and stuff?
何でも言えるでしょ。気になったところをどんどん言えるし。
Well, I can say anything I want to you, right? Whatever's on my mind.
おお、ユナってば実はタチなの？
Oh, are you actually the Tachi type, Yuna? Tachi wa nan desu ka? What is it? Eh?
何それ？
What's that supposed to mean? Me too, Toomi. What's that?
女の子同士のカップリングの時、攻めはタチ、受けは猫って言うんだよ。
When you're talking about two girls, the Tachi is like the Same, and the Neko is like the Uke. Eh?
攻め？受け？
Eh?
そこからか。男役が攻め、女役が受けってことだよ。
We're saying from there. Then from there, the Seme is like the male role, and the Uke is like the female.
つまり、私って男役なわけ？
So I'm the man in the relationship?
ユナってかっこいいからね。
Well, you're pretty cool, Yuna.
わけがわからないわ。
I don't get this at all. I don't get this at all. Poor Toomi, she's lost. Tomi's lost in the sauce. Well, Anna and I were having this incomprehensible conversation. The door of the classroom opened, and Miyami-san stuck her head in.
いる？
Anna, you there? You here?
ネナだ。いるよ。どうしたの？
Ah, it's Nana. I'm here. What's up?
ちょっとかくまっとくれよ。困ってるんだよ。
Hide me for a bit, would you? I'm in a bit of a pinch.
ほう、どうしたのかね？
What happened?
海が追ってくるんだよ。
Umi is after me. Michiki-san is after Miyami-san?
もううるさくってゆっくり寝られないんだ。ちょっとここで寝てていい？
He's so annoying. I can't get any sleep. Can I rest a little here?
いいよ。この席使って。
Sure. Use a seat here.
そこ私の席。
No, that's my seat.
いいじゃん。
No, it's fine.
まあいいんだけど。
One second, I'm dying. Well, I don't mind, but
ごめんよ。そんじゃちょっとおやすみ。
sorry. Oh. Alright then. Mimi-san said, sitting down in my chair and laying her head down on my desk. With my seat taken, I move over to the chair. I move over to the chair to the girl next to me who had already gone home. But hi. Oh no! Wow! I mean, I guess Ano's more important. Hi, Possum! Welcome. Ano's more important. I think Toomi is an Ano type person. I think Toomi is an Ano type. We learned about Seme and Tachi. We learned that Toomi is the man in the relationship. She's a man in the relationship. Wowee. Isn't that nice? The man in the relationship is Toomi. Men? In that school? I don't know. That's what Ano said. We're pulling up now.
おお、
何でも言える。
おお。ユナってば実はタチなの？
何それ？
What's that supposed to mean?
女の子同士のカップリングの時、攻めはタチ、受けは猫って言うんだよ。
攻め？受け？
そこからか。男役が攻め、女役が受けってことだよ。
You're so knowledgeable, Ano, about Yuri.
つまり私って男役なわけ？
ユナってかっこいいからね。
Riku and Ano get along. Riku? Oh, Riku. I was like, who the fuck is Riku? Oh, Riku. I was like, who is Riku? What anime is Riku from? Oh, Riku from the book. from vaudeville. I know. I was like, who's Riku? Riku wa Riku wa dare desu ka? Dare desu ka, Riku? It took me a second. The more after I read Riku, I was like, Riku? Oh, Riku, not Riku. Riku, 2Ks. Look, I'm in the anime and game mindset, not the book mindset at the moment. Okay. I got there eventually. I figured it out. It wasn't that hard. How are you doing, Possum? Are you doing well? We have a lovely Sapphic Sunday so far. I have been chilling. I've been doing nothing important. I've been vibing. Yeah, I'm dying again. Oh, it's fine. Let me just pop a hole in my mouth real quick. Stop dying. My throat. My poor throat. Ah. Help.
トーミさんごめんよ。
Hi, Toomi-san.
いいの、気にしなくて。
You lurking? Okay. Enjoy your art. Thanks for the lurk, Possum. We appreciate it. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
海がね、ちょっとね。
Toomi's just... Miyami-san muttered quietly.
私としては今の笹のこと気にしてあげればいいと思ってんだけどさ。
Personally, I wish she'd pay a little more attention to Sasa. I was a little worried Ano might hear us, but she seemed to be rooting through her bag for something.
それでちょっと席を外すこと多くしてんだけどね、私。
So, I've been trying to see myself a little more often.
そう。
I see. On that rainy day in June, we tried to get Ichiki-san and Futano-san to go home together. That was when I'd realized that Miyami-san was aware of Futano-san's feelings too. She told me herself. That's probably why she was telling me this now.
なんでか海が急にムキになって3人一緒にいるように追っかけてくるんだよね。
I don't know why, but Umi suddenly really worked up about the three of us being together. And chasing me around.
おかげでゆっくり寝られやしなくてさ。
Because of that, I can't get any sleep. Cute little yawn. With a little sigh, Mimi-san slumped down onto the desk. It really looked like she was at her wit's end, like that. Well, she was using my chair, but that wasn't a big deal. The bell signaling a campus-wide announcement rang as I considered my loss. Is it gonna be Umi using the broadcasting club to ask for where? I swear. I called it. Hey, dear student! Huh? Is this Ichika-san's voice?
2年 B 組の宮間玲奈さん。2年 B 組の宮間玲奈さん。今すぐ放送室までお越しください。
Miyami Nana-san of second class B. Miyami Nana-san of second class B. Please come to this broadcasting room immediately.
繰り返します。2年 B 組の宮間玲奈さん。2年 B 組の宮間玲奈さん。
One more time. Miyama Nana-san of second year class B. Miyami Nana-san of second year class B.
校内放送まで使う
He's using the broadcasting system now. Summons had been for Miyami-san. I would guess. No, I'm pretty sure it was Ichika-san calling her. He was in agreement with Miyami-san. She's even using the broadcasting system to call her.
宮間さん、どうするの？
Miyami-san, what are you gonna do?
かなり本気で探してるな。
This must mean she's pretty serious, huh?
ここに隠れてても見つかっちゃいそう。仕方ない。逃げるか。
She'll probably find me hiding here. Guess I have no choice but to run. Run for the hills.
そう。
I see.
すごいね、ネナ。指名手配犯だよ。どんな悪いことやったの？
Wow, Nana. Oh, voice crack. Wow, Nana, you're like a wanted criminal. What did you do?
何もしてないよ。部活サボってる以外。
I didn't do anything other than skipping club activities. Actually, maybe she deserved being paid like that then. Maybe.
はあ、それじゃお邪魔しました。
Well, sorry to bother you.
頑張ってね。
Good luck. Mia-san said, trotting out in the classroom.
ネナも大変だね。
Nina's got a rough too, huh?
そうね。
Yeah. Are those three going to be okay? I don't know. I'm worried. Still holding out for the thruple. Holding out for the thruple. I'm praying for the thruple activities. Come on. Thruple. Thruple! 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 Please. Copium, 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 copium. Main. Similarly 4. Copium, 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 copium. In the last week or so, Hachi-san and Megumi have been taking turns checking on how Aihara-senpai and Maki-san are doing. Their observations revealed a few things. It seems something definitely happened between them. Hachi-san had said that they'd stopped going to their hideout around the end of June, and they apparently yet to go there once during July. Despite that, whoop, bubble in my throat. Despite that, they're still working every day after school doing the tasks that find their way to Aihara-senpai. I just realized I forgot to turn on to show Renee on screen. Oopsies, there's Renee now. Hello, Renee. But from what Sachi-san said and Megumi, I've seen, I saw the worthy. From what Sachi-san said and Megumi have seen, they've been acting different. Their conversations have lost the cheer they used to have. Maki-san in particular has gotten much quieter, according to them. Aihara-senpai isn't making the type of chat while she works, so they've been carrying on in silence. Though Maki-san's still doing her best to help Aihara-senpai with her work, that hasn't changed. They realized one other thing too. Even more work than usual is being left to Aihara-senpai lately. I also see the two of them a lot when I walk around the school. They're always occupied with one matter or another. They do seem to be busier lately, but they're doing chores that are clearly just busy work. Like taking out the trash from classrooms or collecting homework to be turned into teachers. That must mean they're not just doing stuff for the beautification committee. Though Aihara-senpai's always been taking on that sort of work too, I think. It's been a while since Maki-san started helping her. She seems to be getting better and better at it. They're able to get more work done now, and in turn, more work is coming to them. It's a vicious cycle, I guess. That hasn't stopped them from taking and completing the request, though. Megumi had said it was actually a little scary, since they do the work so quietly.
仕事が増えて忙しくなったから休憩所を使わなくなったわけじゃなさそうなのよね。
I don't think they're avoiding their hideout just because they're busier now.
二人っきりであそこで話をするのを避けているみたい。どちらからもたまには休憩所に行きましょうって言い出さないから。
It's like they're avoiding being alone together there. Neither of them even suggests taking a break. Sachi-san had said, I don't think Maki-san's feelings for Aihara-senpai have changed. I don't think Aihara-senpai hates Maki-san now or wants the situation to stay like this either. But something must have happened. Something that created this distance between the two of them.
ちょっとね、ミキちゃんの心読んでみたんだけどね。
I read Miki-chan's heart a little, actually.
ミキちゃん、何か戸惑っているみたい。どうしていいかわからない、そんな気持ちが強く出ていたわ。
She's hesitating about something. It came through very clearly that she wasn't sure what to do.
そしてその中に、マキちゃんに対して裏切られた、そんなことを思ってるの。自分の気持ちを分かってもらえなかった、そういう気持ちね。
And somewhere deeper, she's feeling betrayed by Maki-chan. That Maki-chan hasn't understood her feelings.
そして同時にマキちゃんに対して何かを期待しているみたい。それが絡まってしまっているから。
Despite this, she seems to be hoping for something from Maki-chan. All these aspects are intertwined together.
今はどうしていいかわからないみたいね。 ただそれで仕事に没頭しているみたいなの。
So she doesn't know what to do right now. She's just wrapped up in her work. It'd probably be faster just to ask her about it directly, but I can't exactly do that, can I? We're barely acquainted. What should I do? There's one more piece of information I've gotten from watching Aihara-senpai and Maki-san. It was something I happened over here, your third-year classroom. I was looking for the two of them.
いいよこんなのめんどくさいじゃん。
What? No, this stuff is so boring.
相原にやらせちゃおうよ。いつもみたいにさ、喜んで引き受けてくれるって。
Let's get asked. That's right, I had to do it, like always. She'd be happy to. Those words. I hadn't intended to hear them, but the moment I did, I felt a stab of pain in my heart. That's sad. Oop.
手伝いましょうか。
That's sad. What the fuck? That's rude. What the hell, third years? Fuck you. Do you need any help? I couldn't help asking her. I had a senpai when I found her in her building classroom after school. Oh, cute little track jacket. Adorable. I had a senpai is alone today. Megumi told me that Maki-san had gone home early, and it's not clear why. Did she have something else to take care of? Senpai was in the middle of some work she'd gotten from someone like always. She has piles of printouts stacked up on desks and seems to be taking one sheet from each pile and stapling them together. I assume a teacher asked her to do this.
頼んだのは社会科の佐竹先生よ。授業で使う冊子作りをお願いされてるの。
Satake-senpai, the social studies teacher, asked her. Their handouts for her class. Oh, Tachi-san's here. That information is helpful, though, since it seems like Aihara-senpai was surprised that I suddenly called out to her like that. Well...
2年のトーミーです。佐竹先生に手伝ってあげてほしいって言われて。
Oh, my name is Toomi. I'm a second year. Satake-senpai asked me to help you out.
そうなの。でも大丈夫よ。これくらいすぐに終わるから。
Oh, is that right? It's alright though. I'll be done with this in no time. It really doesn't look like that to me.
あ、気にしないでください。私も暇でしたから。2人でやった方が早いですよ。
Oh, don't worry about it. I wasn't doing anything. It'd be quicker if we do it together.
そうそうね。それじゃあちょっと手伝ってもらえる？
Really? Really? In that case, could you help me out for a bit? Of course. What I could tell, just assembling 10 sheets in order and stapling them. Nothing complicated. I imagined the task in my head and asked myself if there was a way to do it much more efficiently.
まず先に全部束を作っちゃいますか？
Should we start by putting them all together first?
ええ、その方が良さそうね。
Yeah, that sounds good.
それじゃあ、こっちの机に1ページ目から順番に並べちゃいましょう。
Let's set them in order on the desks.
え？
Right. I was confident nobody would be using the classroom, so we spread the sheets over each desk we needed.
これって1 1年生の授業用ですね。
This is for our first year class, isn't it?
そうみたいね。
Seems like it. Aihara Senpai's a third year. I'm a second year. We are both putting together printouts for a class that had nothing to do with us. Well, unless. I picked up sheets from the stacks we had lined up, put them together, and stacked them alternatingly, vertically and horizontally, so they wouldn't get mixed together. We silently went down the row of papers on the desks.
ホッチキスいくつあるんですか？
How many staples do you have?
一
Staplers.
つしか預かっていないの。
Huh? Oh, only the one.
それじゃあ先輩、そろそろ束を止めていってもらえますか？
Then want to start.
私が残りの束を作っていきますから。
Then want to start stapling them? Then want to start stapling them, senpai? I can finish the rest of the stacks.
え？
Sure. Staple sound effect. Staple sound effect. I turn the music a bit so you can hear it, not just really quiet. Cause it's loud in my ear. It's like louder in my ear, but it isn't OBS. I don't want to turn it up too high, or else you can't hear the voices. The voices will be overpowering. It's a weird balance. It's a weird balancing act I have to play. My favorite part of streaming: balancing audio issues. Oh, there's like no background music at all if I turn it up too high or something. Either I am too quiet or the game is too quiet, and I can't fucking ever get a good middle ground because I'm dumb. Anyways, return to silence. Only the sound of Aihara Senpai stapler snapping through the quiet. But we were able to work faster for all the chatting we weren't doing. The pile of completed bundles grew higher and higher. There might have been 3 whole classes worth. It looked like more than 100 handouts in all. It didn't even take an hour. We worked barely speaking until the printouts were done.
これで全部ね。
This is all of them.
ええ、そうみたいですね。
Yep, looked like it. There are a few pages left over, but I guess that's just because they were uneven amounts of them printed. Aihara Senpai thanked me as she collected the leftovers.
ありがとう。トーミさんよね。ずいぶん早く終わっちゃったわ。
Thank you, it was Toomi-san, right? That went pretty quickly.
いいえ、でもこれ一人だと大変ですよね。
Fun balancing act of audio issues. Decibels, you fucking weird, you weird fucking exponential or logarithmic. Exponential? Yeah, exponential scaling system. Why can't you be linear? Why can't you be linear? Decibel. At least loudies are measured on the fucking scale of loudness. That's decibels, but still. Ugh. If only it was straightforward. Do this a lot easier. Also, I wish if I was better at voicing loudly, protecting. That's besides the point, I guess. No problem. No problem. It would have been a lot more work to do on your own, though.
そうかもしれないわね。だから助かっちゃった。
You'll be right. I appreciate the help.
そういえば、トーミさんって前にもこうして手伝ってくれたことなかった？
Come to think of it, you've helped me once before. Right, Toomi-san?
あ、あります。去年ですけど、私が手伝ってもらったんです。相原先輩に。
Yes. It was last year, and you were helping me, Aihara Senpai.
そうだった？でもトーミさん、今日もとても手際が良くて助かったわ。それで思い出したの。
Was I? You were very efficient today, though. Toomi-san? I remember. That's why I remembered.
そうですか。
Is that so? Honestly, I was surprised if I remembered that time as well. It's me. That's me too. We didn't talk much back then either. Lol. And I'm not a famous person like Senpai or anything. Oop. Wobbling my throat again.
私も先輩のことを覚えてましたよ。とても助かったの覚えてます。それに
I remember you too, Senpai. You were a lot of help back then. And
相原先輩すごい有名ですから。
you're quite famous, Ayahara Senpai.
あら、そう？
Oh. You think so?
ええ。いつも放課後とかこういうことしてるじゃないですか。結構学校の中で見かけますし。
Yes. Yes. You're always doing stuff like this after school, right? I see you around the campus a lot.
そうかな。なんだかちょっと恥ずかしいわね。
Is that right? I'm a little embarrassed. I heard a senpai sad. Sad. I heard a senpai sad, frowning. It's a bit of a bitter smile, and seeing it seemed to prick and stab into my heart for some reason.
これ先生のところに届ければいいんですよね。私持っていきますね。
We just need to bring these to Satake sensei, right? I'll take them over. I wanted to take it away from senpai as soon as I could.
一人じゃ無理よ。ここまで持ってくるのだって大変だったんだから。私も手伝うわ。
Oh, it's too much to carry on your own. There's a lot of work getting it all here. I'll help you.
でも
I felt like I was going to say something if I stayed. Oh. Like, I would have to say something.
これ相原先輩が頼まれる仕事じゃないですよね。
Oh, and she said it. And she said it. This isn't something you should have to do, is it, Aihara-senpai? You said it. She went and said it. You're almost surprised by the words coming from my mouth, and
1年生の授業用のですよね。先輩関係ないじゃないですか。
these are for first years. This is for a first year class, right? This has nothing to do with you, senpai. I was regretting it everywhere. I was forgetting it somewhere in my head, thinking I have to hurry and shut my mouth, but
完全にただの雑用ですよね。どうして
this is just busy work, isn't it? Why? I knew I shouldn't, but
どうして先輩がやらなきゃいけないんですか？
why do you do this, senpai? I couldn't stop myself. Oh, bubble in my throat still. Well. I couldn't stop myself.
ごめんなさい。手伝ってもらうの大変だった？
I'm sorry. Wasn't too much work helping you?
あ、いえ、それは全然。ただ聞きたいんです。
No, not at all. I just want to know.
どうして先輩毎日こんなこといろんな人のこと手伝ってるんですか？
Why do you do all this work for so many people every day, senpai?
整備委員会の仕事ならわかります。でも全く関係ないことまで押し付けられて。
I understand the work for the beautification committee, but to get all this work that has nothing to do with that pushed onto you.
疑問に思わないんですか？考えたりしないんですか？どうして自分がやらなきゃいけないんだろうって。
Isn't it strange to you? That you ask yourself why it's you who has to do all these things?
こんなの先輩が引き受けなかったら他の人に頼むなり 自分でやるなりすることですよ。
There are things they should be able to ask other people to help with, or just do it for themselves.
先輩が引き受けちゃうから、みんな頼むんです。頼っちゃうんです。簡単なことまで押し付けちゃうんです。
But everyone asks you because you always agree. They rely on you. They push even simple things on you.
いいように使われてるって思わないんですか？
Don't you think you're just being used? I said it. I hadn't intended to say all that. That I hadn't wanted to either. But I couldn't stop myself once the words started flowing. I couldn't forget the words I'd heard from those girls. Girls whose names and faces I don't know. Girls pushing work onto Senpai as a matter of convenience. Ihara Senpai didn't say anything. She simply made a troubled face, like she was trying to think of what to say. I'm sure Senpai understands all of this. It's not as if everyone's asking Senpai to do work just because they don't want to do it themselves. It's not as if everyone's pushing those tasks onto her. There are people who appreciate the help Senpai gives them and the work she does for them. And I'm sure she saved a lot of people from real trouble. But I'm sure there are people taking advantage of her kindness. I think Senpai understands that. She's being taken advantage of. Because she accepts everything, people will push unnecessary work onto her. But is it hard for her? If she understands that? Is it painful?
ね。
The thing is... His voice was quiet. She said almost calm.
そういうこともあるかなって分かってはいるんだけどね。
I know that sort of thing does happen on occasion. She doesn't rebuke me.
きっと私ね、
I'm sure
誰かの力になりたいとかそんなんじゃなくて、ただ
don't want to be of help to people or anything like that. I just...
もし断ったりしたら気を悪くするかなとか、私のこと冷たい人間だと思われたりしないかなとか。
I don't want people to be upset if I turn them down. I don't want people to think of me as cold-hearted or anything.
期待通りじゃなかったなとか、そういう風に思われたくないだけなのかもね。
It's just that I don't want to betray people's expectations, I think.
私きっと
I think
誰かの手伝いをしたりすることでよく思われたいんじゃなくて、
I don't necessarily want to be praised by people for helping them.
断ることで悪く思われたくないだけなんだと思う。
I just don't want them to think
だ
bad.
から断れないんだと思うの。
I just don't want them to think badly of me for turning them down. I think that's why I can't say no.
そんなこと考えているんだから、私を便利に使ってる人にどうこう言えるわけないかなって。
Because of this, I feel like I shouldn't say anything to the people who take advantage of me. Ihara Senpai's words pierced my heart, stinging. Even though I was the one who brought it up in the first place. Something else was bubbling up in me. I was trying to push it down. This time, it was something I really couldn't say. I couldn't.
トーミさんの言ったこと間違ってないと思うわ。でもどうしても引き受けてしまうの。断れないの。
I don't think what you're saying is wrong, Toomi-san. But I can't help accepting them. I can't turn them down. Oh, I think I know what the question she can't say is. Don't say it.
本当はね、時々思ったりするの。
I think about it sometimes.
トーミさんが言ったことじゃなくて、なんで自分がってことじゃなくて、
Now what you said about why I'm the one doing all this.
私がこういうことを思って引き受けてるんだって、誰か分かってくれないかなって。
But then someone would understand why I accept these requests.
勝手なことなのにね。誰かに自分のこういうところを聞いてほしいなって思うの。
I know it's a selfish thought, but I've wanted someone to ask me why.
褒めてほしいとか、間違ってるって言ってほしいとかじゃないの。ただね、
I don't want them to praise me or tell me I'm wrong. Just
聞いてほしいなって思ったりはするの。するんだけど、
I want them to ask. I think that sometimes,
そんなこと。
but I couldn't stop myself. I don't think Aihara-senpai wanted me to say it. I don't think she wanted me to say anything. I knew that. But
言わなきゃわかんないんです。自分がどう思ってるかなんて、他人がどう思ってるかなんて。
they won't understand what you're thinking if you don't say anything. And you won't understand what they're thinking either.
言わないまま、言ってくれないままなんて、きっとどうにもなんないんです。
If you don't say anything, if you don't tell them, nothing will change. I couldn't take it anymore. I didn't want to be there anymore. I didn't want to be speaking to Aihara-senpai anymore. I was fed up with myself. And it hurt. I picked up the stack of printouts. It was heavy. Really heavy. But I gripped my teeth and lifted it. I would handle it somehow.
言わないままでいるだけ、知ってしまった時に辛くなるんだから。
It's not going to be easier if you never say anything. I muttered. Left the classroom, trying not to stagger under the weight of the printouts. I left Aihara-senpai there. Ow? Ow? This got real, what the fuck? Ow?
あらユナさん、
Yuna-san, that got, what the fuck? That got serious real quick. Ow? Jesus, I almost cried there. Fuck. Fuck. Anyways, let's go to we're not Sachi. Yay! Yuna-san. I was in the hallway in the inner building, in front of the classroom that Yuna-san and Miki-tan had been working in about 10 minutes earlier. Yuna-san has returned after delivering the printouts. She seemed anxious, like I expected.
ミキちゃんだったらユナさんの少し後に出て行ったわよ。
You heard about Miki-chan. She left a little bit after you did, Yuna-san.
そうですか。
see.
片付けもきちんとしていったみたい。
She cleared everything up too. Right. Yuna-san glanced in, confirming that the desks they'd moved were back in their original position, and that the stationery was sorted away. I was surprised that she worried about that sort of thing, that she would come back after leaving the classroom in such a fashion. She truly is a responsible girl. In that fashion, yes. I was listening to Yuna-san's conversation with Miki-chan, a conversation that shed some light on what was in both of their hearts. I saw Yuna-san leave the classroom first, barely able to carry all those papers she was holding, and still trying to move as quickly as possible. Miki-chan, who she left behind, sat in thought for a while, but soon tied everything up and left for the Hoshikan building. I don't think either of them said anything they wanted to say, said everything they wanted to say, and it didn't seem like it had even lightened either of their burdens. In fact, Yuna-san's heart seemed to have only grown heavier. After glancing into the classroom, she turned to the window, looked out from it, merely staring outside.
ユナさん、
I didn't want to bother her, but I stood beside her. I don't think she missed my presence there. But she didn't say anything. She didn't look away from the window. I called her name, but received no response, though it didn't seem to be rejected. What could I do? The best thing would be to come up with something tactful to say, but no words came to mind. Instead, I asked her.
あんなこと言いたかったわけじゃないのよね。
You didn't want to say those things to her, did you? What was I thinking? I don't think Yuna-san meant to criticize Miki-chan. I believe that. So I won't scold her. I just hope that Yuna-san would be able to collect herself somewhat by replying to me.
ええ。
No. Yuna-san said, shaking her head.
なんであんなこと言っちゃったのかな。あんなこと先輩に言っても仕方ないのに。
Why did I say those things to her? There was no point in telling her all those things.
そうかもね。でも言わずにいられなかったのね。
Perhaps. But you couldn't bear leaving it unsaid, could you?
そうかも。なんだか相原先輩見てたら。
Maybe. Whenever I look at Aihara-senpai,
なんでだろ
why do I don't know the answer to that either. I could find the regret waiting. I could feel the regret weighing down on Yuna-san's heart. That's the same thing that was in Miki-chan's heart. The classroom, after Yuna-san left. There was regret in her heart too, but Miki-chan's had cleared up a little bit by the time she left the classroom. It seemed like she'd realized something during our conversation with Yuna-san. They had both spit out words they hadn't intended to say. When they freed them, it was as if they'd both ventured into deep places in their hearts. Miki-chan found something there. How about you, Yuna-san? Do you think you'll find something too?
ミキちゃんの気持ちもね、
I think.
わかる気がするの。人に悪く思われたくないって、きっと誰だって 思ってることよね。
I can understand Miki-chan's feelings. I think everyone shares that desire to have others think well of them.
そればかり気にして自分を殺してしまうのは確かに良くないことかもしれないけど、
Killing yourself worrying over something like that might be wrong, but
そういう自分の弱さを認めてそれを受け入れて乗り越えることって難しいことじゃないかしら。
acknowledging that weakness of yours, accepting it and overcoming it, is a pretty difficult thing, I think.
きっと誰もができることではないんでしょうね。
I doubt it's something just anyone can do.
ええ。
Right. I think that's true. And I think you understand that, too, Yuna-san. But you couldn't stop yourself. Why? Perhaps because there's something similar in you. A weak part of you. Something everyone has.
ミキちゃん、ユナさんと話して少しは気が楽になったのかも。
Miki-chan might be feeling a bit better after talking with you, Yuna-san.
え？
ユナさんの後ここを出ていくとき、少し晴れ晴れとした顔になっていたわ。
When she left after you, she was looking a little cheerful.
どうして？私あんなこと言ったのに。
Why? After I said those things to her?
そうね。でもユナさんの言葉にミキちゃんちゃんと自分の言葉で答えていたわ。
Well, Miki-chan did answer your words with words of her own, Yuna-san.
そうすることで何か整理がついたのかもしれないわね。
She may have come to some conclusion by doing that.
そうなのかな。
You think so?
吐き出すことですっきりすることもあるのよ。
There are times when saying what you need to say can clear your mind.
ユナさんだってきっとそう。
I'm sure the same could happen to you, Yuna-san.
私も？
To me?
え、
Yes.
言いたくても言えないから心に溜まっていくのでしょ。心が重くなっていくんでしょ。
Your heart grows heavier from words you want to say, but can't, doesn't it? You feel weighed down, don't you?
それを吐き出すだけで少しは楽になるかもしれないわね。ねえ、私でよかったら聞いてあげましょうか。
Freeing your thoughts may lighten the burden you carry. If you're right with it, I'd listen.
もちろん誰にも言わないわ。めぐみにも。
I won't tell anyone, of course. Not even Megumi.
私は幽霊だから他の誰にも話せないしね。でも聞くだけはできる。
And I'm a ghost. So I can't tell anyone else. But I can listen.
それでユナさんの心が少しでも軽くなるなら聞かせてくれる？
If we make your heart lighter, Yuna-san, would you tell me?
もちろん無理にとは言わないわ。言いたくなったらでいいの。聞いてほしくなったらで。
I won't force you to, of course. Only if you want to tell me. If you want me to listen. I always knew. There was something caught in your heart. That it might have been the reason you ate at lunch alone on the roof. That might have been the reason why you were so unenthusiastic about helping us the first time we asked. I wonder if there's really some other Yuna-san hiding in there. I see glimpses of her sometimes, but then she's pushed back down. The real you is too scared to show herself. I understand that feeling very well. Because revealing your true self is frightening.
ありがとう、サチさん。
Thank you. Thank you, Sachi-san.
でも、今はいいです。
But I don't need to right now.
そう
I see. It's difficult.
でも、言いたくなったら、お願いします。
But I hope you'll be there if I do want to tell you.
そう
Of course. Yuna-san is strong, just as I thought. She continued staring outside. And I looked a little more steady. For better or worse, that something was, again, being pushed deep down into her heart. It seemed like the pain she'd been feeling when talking to Miki-san had disappeared, replaced by acceptance.
ちょっと残念ね。でも皆さんらしいわ。
I am a little disappointed, but that's so like you, Yuna-san.
らしいですか？
It's like me?
ええ、しっかりしてるわねってこと。
Yes. You're very level-headed.
そんなことないです。話すことはないですけど、ずいぶん楽になったかな。サチさんのおかげで。
That's not true. I don't have anything to say. But I think I feel a lot better now. Because of you, Sachi-san.
あら、そう？
Oh, really?
ええ、やっぱりサチさん大人っぽいっていうのかな。落ち着いていて安心できる感じ。
Yes, you're really mature, Sachi-san. You're always so calm. I feel like I can relax around you.
だからちょっと話しただけで私も落ち着けた感じ。
That's why talking to you helped me calm down.
時々さすがだなって思う。
Sometimes I'm really impressed.
さすがね。
Impressed, hmm? I'm a little happy to learn that Yuna-san thinks me that way. I'm happy, but
それじゃあ私今日はもう帰ります。
well, I'm gonna head home for today.
そう、わかったわ。気をつけて帰ってね。
Oh, very well. Take care.
はい。それじゃあまた明日。
Right. See you tomorrow then.
ええ、また明日。
Yes. See you tomorrow. After giving me a little bow of her head, Yuna-san walked off towards the Hoshikan building. I saw her off, and when I couldn't see her anymore,
大人っぽくて落ち着いて安心できる感じか。
mature, calm, and she relaxed around me.
立派に見られているんだな、私。
She thinks so highly of me.
本当は
And really,
未練がましく臆病で嘘ばっかりの幽霊なのにね。
I'm a cowardly ghost, full of regrets and nothing but lies. I had a feeling. Lies. I had a feeling it was gonna be full of lies if I was gonna say something like that. Almost cried there again. Threatening to cry. My eyes. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, that's so sad though. Oh. That's so sad. Why? This part is so sad. That part was just so sad and so real. What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna quickly go be right back to put my ice cream bowl away. It's been sitting here for like a solid 5 minutes, at least, empty. So I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright. Get rid of the be right back thing. Boop. Alright. Jesus, that was stares at episode part 4 of Summer Lilies. Jesus. Jesus! I thought this was a fun, silly game. Oh, it's gonna be a fun, silly Utopia game, not some real... Not something that gets real. And also tagged hentai. I'm still... Okay, I was surprised to be told that there was gonna... I had to hide the screen at some point while playing this game, which I now look at the tags. I never looked at the tags on the Steam page. There's NSFW, mature, nudity, hentai tags. Huh? Anyways. So at least part 5. Nami.
剣峰さん
Surugimini-san. I called out to Surugimini-san. Surugimini-san. She headed for the stairs. And finally had the chance I've been waiting for. For, you know, Operation Sparkling Sunshine. Lunch period was almost over. The Megumi was coming to get me when I organized the Megumi was coming to get me when I was organizing things for next period in the classroom. She told me that Sono Senpai had just left the faculty room, carrying some printouts, probably for her next class. And Surugimine-san was on her way back to the class from the bathroom, meaning I might be able to talk to her near the stairs. And if Sono Senpai wanted to pass by, Megumi seemed to think she'd see Surugimine-san on the landing. The sunlight sparkle. That would be Operation Sparkling Sunshine. Seriously, can I change this name? Honestly, I question the efficacy of a plan like this. I suppose I might as well do what I can.
あれトーミさん
Toomi-san?
ええ、こんにちは。
Hi.
こんにちは。なんか用？
Need something?
特に用じゃないんだけど、この間のこと謝った方がいいかなと思って。
No, not really. I just thought I should probably apologize for the other day.
この間？ああ、あれか。
The other day? Oh, that. A game of tag after school in the Hoshikan building. I chased Tsuruge Mini-san through the half the school and eventually handed her over to Sonoe-senpai. And though Sonoe-senpai had asked me to do it, I'd kind of gone overboard. It's not weird to want to apologize for it, right? That was just a pretext, of course.
ごめんね。その先生に頼まれちゃったから。その前の日も声かけられてたから断りにくくて。
Sorry, it was cause Sonoe-senpai asked me to. I'd asked her about she'd asked me about it the day before that too. So it's kind of hard to say no to her.
まあ気にしないで。まあちょっとびっくりしたけど。
Ah, well, don't worry about it. I've got a surprise though.
そう？ありがとう。大丈夫？あの後その先生に怒られたりしなかった？
Thanks. Were you okay? Did Sonoe-senpai yell at you after that?
いや、別に怒られたりしなかったんだけど。まあ。
No, she wasn't really yelling. She wasn't really mad. But I was trying to figure out a way to prolong the conversation when Tsuruge Mine-san changed the subject herself.
あ、そうそう。こないだのことって言えば。
Oh yeah, speaking of the other day.
こないだ、トーミさんと一緒に私を追っかけてた子。あれ、トーミさんの知り合い？
That girl they were chasing me with you. Toomi-san. Is she your friend?
ああ、ひなのこと？
Hina mentioned. Hina mentioned. There they are. There she is. Hina. Look, Hina. Huh? Oh. Hina?
ひなちゃんっていうの？あれがひなちゃんなの？
Hina? Her name's Hina-chan? So she's Hina-chan?
ええ、そうだけど、私の幼馴染なの。
Yeah, that's right. She's my childhood friend.
そうなんだ。ひなちゃんって1年生だよね。
Wow, really? She's the first year, right?
うん。
Yeah? Phone, what are you yelling at me for? What are you yelling at me, phone? I see. I understand now. Okay.
そっか。あれがひなちゃんか。噂には聞いてたんだ。すっごい可愛い1年生がいるって。そっか。あれがひなちゃんだったのか。道理で強可愛いと思った。
That's Hina-chan? I heard rumors about this wicked first year. But she was Hina-chan? No wonder. I thought she was a Herculean.
トーミさんの幼馴染なんだ。いいなあ、そういうの。いいなあ。あんな強可愛い子が幼馴染なんて。
So she's your childhood friend. That sounds nice. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a Herculean girl like that for a childhood friend. Huh? What kind of reaction is this?
ごめん。その、変に思わないで。私ってさ、可愛いものに目がなくってさ。
Sorry. I'm not trying to be weird or anything. I just have this weakness for cute things.
いや変だよねやっぱ。でもひなちゃんすごく可愛いよね。
No, it's pretty weird, isn't it? Mini-chan's super cute, isn't she?
そう
That? You think so?
すっごく可愛いよね。
Yeah, she's really cute.
そう
I see. I didn't know what to make of this. The conversation had really gone in a strange direction. But while I was trying to change the subject, Sonoe-senpai appeared at the bottom of the stairs.
その先生
Sonoe-sensei. Eh? Eh? She was carrying printouts, just like Megumi had told me.
先生プリントいっぱい持ってるね
She's getting a lot of stuff, huh? Yeah. Tsurugi-san is looking visibly hesitant, like she might run at any point, at any moment. Should I give her one more push?
手伝ってあげたらあのから聞いたんだけど剣峰さんその先生の大ファンなんでしょ
How did you help her out? I'm from Ano, and you're a big fan of Sonoe-sensei. Tsurugi-san. She was hesitating. One more push then.
手伝ってあげないのそれじゃあ私が手伝ってこようかな
You're not going to help her? Maybe I will then.
ちょっと待って。
Ah, wait! Got her. And it looks like Sonoe-sensei noticed her from that shot too. She was looking up at Tsurugi-san. Objective completo. Mission completo.
じゃあ私行くねあとはよろしく
I'll get going then. You can handle the rest. Yeah. Now hold hands. I left Tsurugi-san there and headed up the stairs, turning around a bit right at the top. Good. She's taken the printouts from Sonoe-sensei. Looks like it went well. Looks like it went well. I can't enunciate to save my life. Jesus. I watched them start to head up the stairs together and turned to head down the hallway to my class. We're doing good! That's a lot of days back to back. I'm expecting a bunch of quote-unquote side stories, the other perspectives soon, TM. Excited for that. That happened to me. What the fuck? Why did you... Never mind. Jesus, he's as bold explaining as that. Can't believe it. Can't believe this guy. Insane. Insane. I won't question it. I won't question it. It's not my problem. It's not my problem to worry about when I'm staring out on my Discord. My Discord. That screen. Jesus. Lunch. After eating on the roof, like usual, and the two kindred spirits and I had come up with the next step of Operation Sparkling Sunshine. Give me a second. Sorry. I'm seeing someone. I can think out. No. I returned to the classroom to find my chair occupied by someone snoozing against the surface of my desk.
あれミヤマさん
Huh? Miyama-san? Yuna? Again?
あ、ユナ、おかえり。
Oh, Yuna! Welcome back! Okaeri nasai! Sitting next to her was Ano. Miyami-san also raised her head, listlessly in greeting.
あ、ごめんよトーミさん、ちょっと机借りてる。
Sorry, Toomi-san, I'm borrowing your desk.
ええ、それはいいんだけど。
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really care about that. Well, there was still more than 10 minutes since the bell rang. But I wondered if Mima-san was still having the same problem. She come here like this the other day too, trying to give Futano-san and Ichika-san some time alone together.
まあ、大丈夫だよ。さすがにお昼もあとちょっとで終わるからさ。
Well, that's fine. Lunch is almost over after all.
さすがに今度は呼び出しとかないはずだよ。
I don't think
Da
they'll
cara
take me
sa.
over this time, so...
お願い、ちょっと寝させて。もう海がほんとうるさくってゆっくり眠れないんだよ。
Please let me sleep a little. Umi's really been so noisy lately that I can't relax at all.
相変わらずだね、ネナ。
Same as usual, eh, Nana? Usual. Unless she's always noisy. Yeah, but I'm not sure if she should really say that she can't sleep during school. Miyama-san, you must really value her sleep. It's sort of mysterious how she can be so observant and perceptive about people while constantly dozing. She's an interesting person.
あ、そうそう、ユナ、今度のテスト前なんだけどさ、また勉強会やるでしょ？
Oh, that's right, Yuna. We're gonna have another study session before the next exams, right? Oh yeah, we had a test coming up before summer vacation. Weren't there? I completely forgot about that. I was so busy making Utopia, I forgot our school tests were things. I wouldn't know about these things, specifically Japanese scheduling things. But I guess that is also true, even here. But usually it's like, I don't know, end of the year exams, not like, you know. Sure. The school has semesters. The first semester finals are in October. But we have exams before summer vacation too. I guess it's to make sure we stay focused. We don't have them in many subjects, so they only take a day. That doesn't mean you can take them lightly. Failing one means you have to take summer classes during vacation.
そうね。連休の土曜日でどう？うちは問題ないけど。
Yeah. How was Saturday sound? That worked for me.
私もそれでいいよ。でね、ネナも参加したいって。
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine with me. And Nana wants to come too.
ミヤマさん？
Mima-san?
さっきちょっと話したら興味津々でね。ユナさんよかったらだけど。
Yeah. We were talking about it earlier, and she was really interested. I mean, only if you're okay with it, though.
まあ私は構わないけど。
I don't mind, if that's Hina as well. Mimi-san, huh? Is this where Ichika-san and Futano-san too?
そう？よかった。それじゃあネナが起きたらユナも OK って教えてあげよう。
Really? Good. I'll tell you said okay when she wakes up. You're gonna forget, I don't know, Fuji. When Mia-san wakes up, meaning she's fast asleep now. She really is impressive. I can't believe she can fall asleep in place like this. I cast a look at the dozing Miyama-san on my desk. I was wondering how to kill time until the next bell when...
ゆなね
Hina, hi
あらひな、どうしたの？
hi! Oh, Hina, what's up? Hina came into the classroom. It was just like her to walk freely in despite being a second-year classroom. It was just like her to walk freely in, despite being a second-year classroom. She came straight over to me and called my name. Some of our classmates called out to her, recognizing her from the other time she'd come to see me. Come to think of it, Hina's pretty popular, isn't she? It was cute how she gave little nods to everyone who called her. Audrey even waved to her. Yeah, I can see why she's popular.
ちょっと用事
Not a minute?
何？
Yeah?
部長が話があるんだってあそこ
The captain was stuck too. Over there. Huh? I look over to where Hina was pointing towards the door. The classroom. A commotion ran through the class as it did. There they are! There they are! There's the final couple! At the door were third-year students. Two of them. They're both a little tall. A little tall. They're really tall. They're pretty tall. With good figure. They looked very composed, and as they stood there, I guess what stood out most was their sense of presence.
部長さん？陸上部の？
Huh? Captain? Of the track team?
それと副部長
I expected to. Notice my gaze. The one with lighter hair and tan skin smiled at me and moved her hand.
何の用なの？
And what do they want?
呼んできてって
They just had to get you.
なんだろ
I wonder what it is. Really, what could it be? I have no idea what they could want me for. I guess I should just go though? If they want me for something, I mean, my worried thoughts are interrupted.
トミさんちょっといいかな
Omi-san! Got a minute! The route resounded through the room. I didn't plan to run or anything, but I certainly didn't have that option now. Every eye in the classroom had turned towards me and the two upperclassmen. Come to think of it, I've heard that our track team is pretty good. It wouldn't be strange for people in athletic clubs to know this captain, vice captain. It won't take long.
Hi.
Okay. Voice came my way again. I jogged over to them as I tugged forward by it. It was cute how Hina pattered after me.
へえ、君がユナちゃん？ヒナの幼馴染なんだって？ああ、私は陸上部の部長の網島まつり。よろしくね。
Huh? You Yuna-chan? Hina's chartered friend, she tells me. Oh, I'm the captain of the track team. Amishima Matsuri. Nice to meet you.
私は副部長の稲本美優よ。急に押しかけてごめんね。
I'm the vice captain. Inamoto Miyu. Sorry for dropping in on you like this.
あ、いえ。
Oh, that's fine. So these two are the captain and vice captain of the track team. These are the ones Hina's always calling awesome when she talks about the team. Captain Amishima Senpai is fast and cool, according to Hina. The vice captain, Inamoto Senpai, is fast too, and she's awesome, because she finds all sorts of training for us to do. Really sounds like she's having fun with them. Having fun when she talks about the team. She seems to boast about these two in particular. She must really idolize them. They really seem mature. Even though they're only a year older than me. Not self-important or anything, but confident. Captain. Huh. I'm sure a lot of people idolize her. Like Hina does.
ユナちゃんってさ、
So, Yuna-chan.
はい。
Yes?
いつもヒナのお弁当を作ってるって本当？
Is it true that you're the one who makes Hina's lunch? Huh? What's this all about all of a sudden? Why don't you ask him about that?
はい。そうですけど。
Yes, that's right.
本当なんだ。うん。いつもヒナのつまみ食いさせてもらうんだけどさ、本当に美味しいんだよね。
So it's true. Yeah, I'm always touching food from her, and it's always top notch.
冷めても美味しいし、詰め方も工夫してあるし、見た目も綺麗だし。
It's tasty even when it's cold. It's well balanced, and it looks really good too.
いつもごちそうさまです。いやー、ユナちゃん、いいお嫁さんになれるよ。
Thank you for all the treats. Man, you're gonna be a great wife, Yuna-chan.
あ、どうも。
Huh? Thanks. That's an interesting compliment. Okay. She's always snatching food. I see. Wait, so these upperclassmen just came here to thank me for the food they steal Hina? Can't be right. They're gonna ask you to make food for her, I'm assuming, probably. Can you make us lunch or something? They're gonna send in a special request for food? Like weirdos? Lol.
私が呼ばれたのってそのことですか？
Is that what she wanted to talk to me about?
ああ、ごめんごめん。本題は別にあるんだった。
Oh, sorry, I'm getting to the point.
祭りあなたね。いきなり脱線した話の持っていき方しないでよ。
Come on, Matsuri. Don't you read the conversation before you even start it?
いや、だってさ、関係あることでしょ？それに一度ちゃんとお礼言いたかったんだよね。私、ユナちゃんのお弁当のファンだから。
Well, it's related, isn't it? And I've always wanted to actually thank her. I'm a fan of Hina's lunch, after all. Huh. What am I supposed to say? I really don't get where they're going with it. Is Amishima Senpai... Amishima Senpai is pretty good at giving compliments, at least. I can see why she's popular.
ああ、もう祭りに任せてたら話が進まないわ。ごめんなさい、ユナさん。
Geez, we're not gonna get anywhere if I leave you to this. I'm sorry, Yuna-san.
あ、はい。実はね、ちょっとお願いがあるの。もうすぐ夏休みでしょ？
Thing is, we have a favor to ask you. Summer vacation is coming up, right? Right.
陸上部もね、夏合宿をするんだけど、毎年問題になるのが食事なのよ。
The track team will be participating in summer camp. Every year there's a matter of food we have to consider.
一応、毎年マネージャーや部員が交代で料理を担当するんだけどね、今年は腕に自信のある子がいなくて。
We had this manager and team members switch off with the cooking duty every year. This year, well, we don't have anyone confident in their skill. Plural. I think you're plural. Their skills.
部員のお母さんとかに手伝ってもらったりもするんだけど、都合がつきそうにないの。
Sometimes we have members, moms, or whatever to help out, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be an option this year.
作ろうと思えばなんとかなるとは思うんだけど、やっぱり私としてはカロリーや栄養バランスにも気を使いたいのよね。
I think we'd be able to make do somehow. But I'd really like it if we could probably plan things like calories and nutrition.
でもそういうことを考えると、やっぱり料理の上手な人に食事の支度を担当してほしいのよ。
Let's do that. We'll really need a good cook to be in charge of preparing our meals. Preparing our meals? Huh? I think I see where this is going.
私もね、ひなのお弁当には毎日感心してたのよ。よく考えて作ってくれてるなって。もちろん美味しいしね。
I'm always impressed by Hina's lunches too. They look like they're very well thought out, and they taste good too, of course.
ミユもつまみ食い仲間だもんね。
Mia's a comrade in food snatching after all.
ちょっと黙ってて、まつり。それでね、
Quite Matsuri. Anyway.
ひなにも聞いたんだけど、ゆなさん本当に料理が上手なんだってね。よかったら陸上部のお手伝いしてくれないかしら。
We've heard from Hina that you're a really good cook, Yuna-san. Do you think we could ask you to help the track team?
料理担当者としてうちの合宿に参加してほしいのよ。そのお願いに来たの。
I'd like you to participate in the camp with us as our cook. That's what we came to ask you.
ねえゆなちゃんお願い、ぜひやってくんないかな。私ゆなちゃんの料理が食べれるならかなり気合の入り方変わるんだよね。
Please, Yuna. Please, Yuna-san. Please, Yuna-san. We'd really appreciate it. I think I'd break my record if I got to eat your food, Yuna-san. I see. I knew Hina was showing off for lunches with the track team. I didn't think they were this well regarded. What should I do? I did want to participate in the camp somehow. This could be a good opportunity. But the cook for the track team, huh? It'd be a bit troubling if I had so much to do with them that I had no time for anything else.
すみません。陸上部って人数何人いるんですか？
Sorry, how many people are on the track team?
ああ、合宿の参加者は20人くらいよ。確か22だったかな。
There'll be about 20 participants in the camp, I think. 22?
もちろんゆなさん一人にやらせたりしないから手伝いを何人かつけるからね。
We won't make you do this all by yourself, of course, Yuna-san. We'll give you a few assistants. I should be able to manage that. Be a lot to make. But I can manage the problem. But what about Hina? Would she mind if I participated in the track team's camp with them? I wondered, and so I turned to Hina. Hello. Yeah, it's hard to tell. But I think she's hoping I'll say yes. That look says she may be worried. I'll say no. I need a real reason if I was going to participate in the camp. I hope my cooking skills are well regarded too.
どうかしら、ユナさん。
What do you think, Yuna-san?
お願い、ユナちゃん。頼むよ。
Please, Yuna-san! We're begging you! We're not begging, says your girlfriend.
はい、わかりました。どこまでお役に立てるかわからないですけど、頑張ります。
Yes, I understand. I don't know how much help I'll be, but I'll do my best. 頑張りました。
本当？ありがとう。
Really? Thank you!
よかった、引き受けてくれて。それじゃあ合宿の申請は陸上部の方から出しておくわね。前日参加で大丈夫？
We're glad to have you. We'll put you on the track team. Location for the camp. Camp then. Will you be able to attend every day?
はい、大丈夫です。
Yes, that's fine.
ありがとう。よろしくね。
Thanks. You'd be great help. How much is this right now? Well, that's actually pretty cheap. $6.50. One to recommend against this game? What the fuck? Just talking yet? I think I did yet. Oh well. Here, a second. I need something in the background real quick. Where's the last one? Both there? One more. There's the last one. There's one more quick. Background. Actually, we are back real quick for this. And I'm back. Okay. Alright. Martha. Yes. Thanks. You'd be great help. Sorry about that. I had to do just thing in the background real quick.
はい。こちらこそよろしくお願いします。
Yep, do the best I can.
あー、よかった。断られたらかなりがっくりするとこだった。
Oh, good. I think it would have been heartbroken if you said no.
そうね。祭りがつまみ食いとかファンだとか変なこと言い出すんだもの。
Yeah. The stuff you were saying about snatching food and being a fan and that.
あのね、みゆ。私は引き受けてもらいやすいように楽しい話題から入っていったの。みゆの方こそ硬いことばっか言ってさ。
Listen, Miyu. I just started the conversation with fun stuff to make it more likely for her to accept. You were the one who started making it sound all stiff and serious.
難しいことだと思ってユナちゃんに断られたらどうするのさ。
What would you've done if Yuna-chan turned us down because she thought it'd be really hard?
こういうことはちゃんと説明しなきゃダメなのよ。責任感を持ってもらった方がちゃんとやってもらえるもの。
You have to explain these things properly. You would want her to be responsible about it if she were going to do it, right?
ほんと、みゆは硬いな。ねえ、ユナちゃん。楽しくやれた方がいいよね。
You are stiff, Miyu. Don't you think, Yuna-san? Yuna-chan? It's better to have fun. To be fun, right?
ダメよ、祭りの言うこと気軽に信じちゃ。基本いい加減なんだから。
You can't listen to Matsuri about these things. She doesn't take anything seriously.
え？何それ？ねえ、ユナちゃん。私の方がいいよね。どう？どっちの先輩の方がユナちゃんには素敵に思える？
What's that supposed to mean? Come on, Yuna-chan. My way is better, right? You can tell us. Which senpai do you think is cooler, Yuna-chan? Huh? Wait a second.
そうね。ちょっと聞かせてくれない？参考までに。
I think I'd like to know what you think too. Just for reference. Why are they asking me this? Oh, kakuya. They both have some issues.
その、
Um,
すみません。
I'll take for the stretch, Akimi.
どちらもちょっと問題ありですよ。
I'm sorry, but both you have issues. And posture check. I'm not getting the sound effect anymore for the stretch for some reason.
I was just thinking
for the
that you
hydrate as
look
well.
like the sort of person
not getting a
who
stretch, I'm
enjoy
not getting a
one
hydrate,
of our
I'm fine.
fairy kiss chillers.
As I look into why I'm not getting a sound anymore. I used to get a sound. Oh, is it because I turned it off? Did I get rid of it? Is that why? Is it this? Is that one? Maybe. No, that would make sense. Oh well, it's fine. Sorry, it's just a... Sorry about it. Thank you, Akumi, for the hydrate and posture check. All appropriate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm sorry. But both you have some issues. Oh?
あら。
Oh?
網島先輩の誘い方、とても楽しそうな合宿だと思えるし、きちんと説明してくれた稲本先輩も頼られてるって気がして嬉しいんですけど。
I'm happy that you both asked me. You made the camp sound fun, Amishima senpai. And you seem reliable since you made the point to explain everything. Inamoto senpai.
それで、どっちが素敵とか聞かれても困ります。
But it's a little troubling asking me which one of you's cooler because of that.
私ひなからどちらの先輩もすごい人だって聞いているんです。そのひなの前でいきなりどっちがとか答えられるわけないじゃないですか。
Hina told me that you're both awesome. So how am I supposed to suddenly pick one of you in front of her like this?
結構しっかりしてるんだね、ユナちゃん。
Huh? You're pretty responsible, aren't you, Yuna-chan?
ええ、ちょっと感心しちゃった。
Yes, I'm a little impressed.
ああ、いえ。名前聞いてすみません。
No, I'm sorry for being rude.
いや、結構かっこよかったよ。
No, that was pretty cool.
ごめんね、ユナさん。くだらないこと聞いて。それじゃあ、合宿のことよろしくね。詳しいことはまた後で。
I'm sorry for asking something so stupid. Yuna-san. We'll be counting on you for the camp then. We'll give you the details later.
はい。
Oh, right.
じゃあね、合宿楽しみにしててね。
See you. I look forward to the camp.
それじゃあ失礼するわね。ひなはまた放課後ね。
We'll get out of your hair. See you after school, Hina.
はい。
Yep.
じゃあね、いいな、ユナちゃん。
Bye bye, Hina-chan. Hina-chan. Bye bye. Then that, the two of them headed down the hallway, waving. Saying that, the two of them head down the hallway, waving. They headed to the inner building and the other third tiers. They're headed for the inner building and the other third tiers. That last one was kind of tiring. I'm glad I found a way into the summer camp.
ひなの言ってた通りね。すごい先輩ね。
It's just like you said, Hina. They're both pretty awesome. Huh. I really think so. Amishima senpai seems pretty fun and reliable. And Inamoto senpai seems serious but kind.
みんなね、ごめんね。
Hi. Minane.
どうしてひなが謝るの？
Huh? Why are you apologizing? Is he streaming? What do I think he's streaming? Is this other person paying? Which other person paying on him? Okay. Fucking nerds.
陸上部の合宿に付き合わせちゃって。夏休みなのに。予定とか、本当に大丈夫？
Making you come to the camp attracting me. It's my vacation. You don't have any plans or anything?
ああ、そんなこと。予定なら何もなかったから大丈夫よ。
Know that? I didn't have any plans, so it's fine.
ちょっといきなりだったからびっくりしたけど、これもひなが私のお弁当をみんなに自慢してくれたからでしょ。
I was a little surprised since I wasn't expecting it, but this is because you showed off my lunches to everyone, right?
私も自分の好きなこと褒められたから嬉しいの。それにひなと一緒に合宿するのね。
I was getting compliments for doing what I love, and now I'll get to go to camp with you, Yuna.
私もユナ姉と一緒で嬉しい。
I'm happy that you'll be there too.
人数多くて大変だからひなも手伝ってね。
You better help me too, since it'd be hard cooking for all those people. There it is! Her thumbs up! We love the Hina thumbs up. Big Hina thumbs up love. Where is it? One more. Where is it? Spell it. Where is it? I'm blowing. There is it. There it is. There it is! There she goes. I'm glad I kept cooking. I never thought it'd come in handy for something like this. I've solved how to participate in the camp now, and I don't have to worry about it since I'll be Hina. The bell rang and Hina headed back to her classroom. Now I just have to get back and wake Miyami-san up. summer vacation soon. It's gonna be a few days, maybe a day. It's only 7. My room was empty when I returned from the bathroom. Bathroom? Huh? 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 Nande? Nena? Nande? Eh? Eh? Oh, studying. Probably. It's Friday. Studying. Never mind. I forgot it was study time. I was like, what the fuck is she doing out in my house? Is she that? Why is she in my house? Already, what the fuck? Oh, it's study time. That's why I forgot that it was happening. I got so distracted by the cooking thing. I forgot it was studying soon. TM. The door to the veranda was open. I peeked out and found a sleeping Megumi-san leaning on the railing.
あ、トーミさん。
Megumi-san.
休憩中？アノとヒナは？
Are you taking a break? Where are Ano and Hina?
ちょっと一休み。アノとヒナちゃんは飲み物買いに行ったよ。
Yeah, a little bit. Ano and Hina went to buy drinks. I see. It's late already, so I don't really want them walking around outside. But they'll definitely be fine together.
言ってくれれば買っておいたの冷蔵庫から持ってきたのに。
I had some in the fridge. I could have just gone out if they wanted it.
なんかアノが飲みたいのがあるんだって。買っておいたのに家に忘れてきたって言ってた。
Ano has something in particular she wanted. She said she bought some, but I forgot it at home. You bought some, but forgot it
ア
at
ノ
home.
らしいわね。
That certainly sounds like her. She always has to forget something. Today we were having a study session, the exams before summer vacation. The usual two, Ano and Hina, were here, and Miyama-san had come as well. We're staying at my house, since my parents were okay with it, and my dad will be getting home late today. My mom was on her usual night shift too. They came over just after noon. I treated them to dinner. We've been studying pretty seriously since then. I guess it was about time for a break.
ミヤマさん、眠い？お布団敷いてあげるから先に寝てもいいよ。
Are you tired, Mima-san? I could get out a futon if you wanted to go to bed early.
眠いけどもうちょっと大丈夫かな。
I'm a little tired, but I'll manage for a little longer.
そう。
Right. Mima-san's struggling to stay awake, but working hard with us. She must have really wanted to help tag along with us, not last minute. Help to tag along with us. It seems she's not very good at Japanese, but excels the sciences. She and Ano talked about all sorts of things way beyond my level as they worked.
トーミさん、いきなりお邪魔してごめんね。
Sorry for barging in on me like this all of a sudden, Toomi-san.
それはいいんだけど。
Huh? No, I don't mind.
晩ご飯までごちそうになっちゃってさ。あれ、トーミさんが作ったの？すごく美味しかったよ。
Yeah, even treat us to dinner. Did you make that, Toomi-san? It was really good.
そう？ありがとう。でもいつもやってることだから。
Was it? Thanks. I just cook a lot too.
いやー、ほんと美味しかったよ。
No, it was like really good. I'm glad. I was a little worried about it since I had no idea what Miyama-san liked.
私らもね、テストの前ってこういうことをやってんだけどね。
We do stuff like this before tests too, but did she meet Ichika-san and Futana-san by we?
そうだったの？そっちには行かなくてよかったの？
Oh yeah? Was it okay to skip it?
さすがに今回はね、ちょっとパス。
I really didn't want to go this time. What the pass? Pass! I want to take a pass.
それは前に言ってた一木さんと二野さんを二人にしてあげるため
Is that, to give Ichika-san and Futano-san some time alone together, like you said before?
それもあるし、そのつもりだったんだけどね。
Well, there is that too.
もうここんとこそれどころじゃなくってさ。
Lately, I haven't even had time for that. Mima-san said, sinking down onto the railing.
最近海がちょっとひどくてさ。こないだのこともそうだけどさ。
Umi's been kind of crazy lately. Like the other day. She probably meant when Ichika-san had paged her on the broadcasting system after she'd taken refuge in our classroom.
どうも海勘違いしてるみたいなんだよね。
It looks like Umi's misunderstanding something.
笹と海がくっついたせいで、私が寂しがってるんじゃないかって思ってるみたいでさ。
It's like she's thinking that since she and Sasa got together, I must be feeling left out.
それで海、いつにも増して構ってくるんだよ。もうたまんなくてさ。
So Umi's been like way more annoying than usual. Sheesh. I'm fed up with it, you know?
そうなんだ
I see.
笹も笹で同じこと考えてるのか。海のこと止めないしね。
Maybe Sasa's thinking the same thing too, because she's not stopping Umi. I see. Mithano-san made her confession and Ichika-san didn't take it badly, so I thought those two would be okay. But I did notice this issue they were having with Miyama-san.
もう私は海と笹がどうなったって何とも思ってないのにさ。
Jeez, I don't care what happens with Umi-san and Sasa.
それで寂しいと思うくらいだったら最初から気使ったりしないってのに。
If that was gonna make me feel lonely, I wouldn't have tried to get them together in the first place.
どうすりゃいいんだかもう落ち着いて寝れやしない。
What do I do though? I can't get any rest.
まあトーミさんにこんなこと言っても仕方ないけどさ。ごめんよ、愚痴なんだ。
Well, there's no point complaining about this to you, Tommy-san. I'm sorry for all this grumbling.
ああ、別に私は気にしてないから
No, I don't mind.
トーミさんにはうっかり話しちゃったからさ。つい出ちゃったよ。
It just came out since I kind of spoiled it to you earlier and all, Tommy-san.
そうね
Yeah. You may complain, but Miyama-san does seem to worry about Ichika-san and Futano-san. It must be a really serious problem if Miyama-san can't get any rest because of it.
ねえ深山さん
Say, Miyama-san? Is this helping too, I wonder? I couldn't bring myself to drop the subject. Here we go again. Have more deep convos with friends. I'm gonna prepare myself for some deep conversation. For some really deep and real conversation. Morty. Here we go. Probably.
その深山さんがそう思ってるって一木さんと二野さんに伝えてる
So, have you told them any of this, Miyama-san?
何にも言ってないよ。
No, I haven't said anything.
言った方がいいと思うな深山さんが言ってくれないから二人も心配するんだと思うし
I think you should. I think they'll both worry unless you tell them, Miyama-san. Because if you don't say anything, if you don't tell them anything, they won't understand what you're thinking. If you tell them, that could change. It could have changed.
そういうもんかな。
You think so?
ごめん。深山さんたちのことよくわからないのに勝手なこと言って。
I'm sorry for saying this stuff when I don't really know anything about you three.
いや、いいよ。そうかもしんないしね。
No, it's fine. You might be right.
海にちゃんと言わなきゃかな。
I probably have to tell me.
こんなの私のキャラじゃないんだけどな。仕方ないな。
It just doesn't like me, you know? But I guess.
まあ、ありがとう、トミさん。なんか気楽になったよ。
Thanks, Toomi-san. I feel better now.
そう。よかった。
You do? Good.
ごめんよ。トミさんってもっと突っ放した人だと思ってたよ。そんな雰囲気だって思ってた。
I'm sorry. I thought you were like more detached, Toomi-san. You kind of seem like that to me.
そうまあ、あまり間違ってないと思うけど。
Did I? Well, you might not be wrong.
結構面倒見よくて話しやすい人だったんだね。まあ、あのに付き合ってるんだから、そうなるよね。
But you're actually pretty easy to talk to and good at looking after people, huh? That makes sense if you're friends with Ano, I guess.
ええ。まあ、はああいう子だから。
Well, you know how Ano is. Yeah, well, you know how Ano is.
あれに付き合えるんだから、相当辛抱強くなくちゃだね。なんか気抜けてきちゃったよ。眠い。
Yeah, you gotta be pretty patient to hang out with her. Yeah, I'm kinda tired. Relaxed. I'm sleepy.
もう寝る？お布団用意しようか。
Want to get to bed? I can get a futon ready for you.
あのたちが帰ってきたらもうちょっとだけ頑張るよ。でも、そしたら寝る。
I'll study a little more when Ano and Hina get back. Well, then I'll go to bed.
わかったわ。
Got it. I love these two these two have a really great friendship dynamic. I like them. They're kind of cute together as friends. In the end, Mima-san didn't even last an hour. I was a little relieved when I saw her fast asleep moments after she'd crawled into her futon. I'm not sure if our conversation earlier counted as helping or not. But I'll be happy if Miyama-san can talk to Ichika-san and Futano-san because of it. Here's hoping. Here's hoping that helps open up a conversation with them. I assume it's time for the exam, the test things soon. Oh, half through school. Tuesday, and after the break. Today was the day of the exams before summer vacation. And they weren't finals, but going poorly meant you'd have to take makeup classes over vacation. Some girls even read their reference books while walking to school in the morning. Everybody was pretty desperate in their way their own way. I think I was pretty prepared since I've been reviewing everything from the tests over the last weekend. The long weekend, even. I was sure to do well enough to avoid having to take remedial classes at least. That didn't stop me from going to school a little early to look over my notes. Every student should face their exams with that concentration. That wasn't the sense I got from the voice that called out to me as I was walking up Camellia Lane.
Yo, Yuna! 実は待ってた!
Yo, Yuna! I've been waiting for you!
ようか、おはよう。何待ってたって。
Yoka? Morning. What do you mean you've been waiting?
へへ、実はさ、来ちゃったんだよ、また。
It came to me again. You see? I had a really bad feeling. I was getting the distinct impression that my premonition was going to come true.
前のは散々だったけど、今度は違うぜ。今度こそ、ユナのロックを揺さぶってみせる。
The last one was awful, but this one's different, you know? This time I'll shake up your rock, you know?
俺の愛の歌、第2弾の歌詞ができたんだ。
Okay, part 2 of my love song lyrics. I don't even know where to begin with this. First of all, what exactly are you shaking my rock? What exactly are you shaking my rock for? What rock is there? Is this? Should you mean my heart? If you're shaking somebody's heart, shouldn't it be the girl you're in love with? And another thing.
あのね、ようか。あなた今日が何の日だか分かってるの？
Hold on, Yoka. Do you know what day it is today? Hey? Yeah, that face says she doesn't have a clue.
今日は夏休み前のテストの日よ。
Don't you know we have 3 summer exams today?
うわー、すっかり忘れてたぜ。
Oh, crap. I totally forgot.
もしかして全然勉強してないの？
Have you studied at all?
いや、土曜日くらいまでは覚えてたんだけどさ、急にすげえ歌詞が降りてきたもんだからさ、もうそうなったら勉強どころじゃねえべ。
Well, I remembered until like Saturday. Then these sweet lyrics suddenly came to me. Then there was no time for studying, you know?
同意を求めないでよ。
Don't look at me. Don't look to me for agreement. Ah, so she's gonna take remedial classes. Something tells me that we're gonna find a certain someone there during the remedial classes, maybe. Yoka, wink, 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 nudge, nudge during remedial classes. You can maybe see your crush. Maybe. We'll find out. We'll have to wait and see if this turns out like it will.
それよりもさ、見てくれよ、新しい俺のラブロックをさ。
Anyway, come on! Look at it, my new love rock. Live it up good.
ごめん。私はテストがあるの。早く学校行ってノートとか見直しておきたいの。
I'm sorry, but I have exams. I had to get to school and look over my notes.
うわー、頼む、ユナ様、手間取らせないからさ。
What? Please, Yuna. It won't take too much time.
他の友達に頼んだら？
Could you ask another friend?
そう言わずにさ、なんていうか、この間見てもらった時、ユナすっげえはっきり意見してくれただろ。
Oh, don't say that. I don't know. Like the other day when you looked at them, you were like really clear with your criticism, right?
結構きつかったけどさ、すっげえためになったんだよ。だからもうユナに見てもらわないと完成しないって感じになってさ。
It was pretty harsh, but it really came in handy. Just like, if you don't look at them, I don't think I'll finish them. Uh-huh. It's hard to turn her down when she says like that. Well, Sanji-san and Megumi have noticed what's going on with Yoka. I mean, so I'll be the one helping her anyway, so... Anyway, if she runs into trouble... Think about it like that. I guess I should just give it up. Give in.
わかったわよ。
I got it.
マジか？ありがとう、サンキュー。
Seriously? Thank you, thank you! Thank you, thank you! Yoka put her hands together as if worshiped me, then rummaged through her bag and took out the same notebook she had that first time.
これこれ。さあ、今回もきっついの頼むぜ。
Here it is! Alright, give it to me straight. Just like before, you're gonna be gay.
はいはい。
Yeah, yeah. Looked at the words on the page, half resigned. I looked down at the words on the page, half resigned. You're the gate guard of time. I fell in love with you when you stared coldly down at me. The 0 seconds when my love started, the happiness I felt when you called my name. This time, the only thing that ticks by. Is time the only thing that ticks by? What do you see in me? In the time that we're together?
へえ。
Huh?
どうだ？
What do you think?
いや、ごめん。ちょっと意外だった。ヨウカってこういう詩も書けたのね。
No, sorry. I was a little unexpected. So you write lyrics like this too? Huh, Yoka?
おお、なんか結構反応いいな、ユナ。
Oh? That's a pretty positive, you know? Yeah, it really surprised me. Well, the first one was also just that much worse, probably. The lyrics I read there sounded much better to me than her first ones. Like they were actually lyrics now that said,
ちょっとらしくない気もする。
it might not really sound like you.
お？
Oh?
ヨウカらしくないっていうのかな。無理してる感じ？
It doesn't really sound like you, Yoka. Or like your words are strained?
ああ、そっか。
You think so?
ごめん。こないだのよりよくできてるとは思うわ。
No, sorry. I do think they're better than before.
オッケーオッケー、分かってる。なんとなくユナの言いたいことは分かる。
Oh, it's fine, it's fine. I think I get it. I think I get what you mean.
つまりロックが足りないってことだよな。
What do you think? It's not rock. Not rock enough, right?
そういうことなのかな。
I'm not sure I put it that way.
そうだよな。俺が俺の気持ちを伝えるんだしな。ロックのね歌詞なんて俺の歌じゃないもんな。
Gotta be. They have to tell her my feelings. The lyrics gotta be rock or they aren't me at all.
そんなんじゃ伝わるわけねえもんな。
More we move it at all like that.
うん。そうなのかな。
Maybe.
ああ、さすがはユナだ。足りないとこにズバッと切り込んでくるぜ。
No one can count on you, you know? You know just what I need to hear.
参考になればいいんだけど。
If you think you can work with that.
ああ、バッチリ参考になったぜ。これでもっとすげえ歌詞ができる気がするぜ。俺の最高のロックがさ。
Yeah, it's uber useful. My lyrics will be even better now with as much of my rock as I can cram into them. Well, if that's enough for her, I guess it's fine. I don't think I'd be able to give her more on the lyrics, even if she asked. I'm sorry, Yoka. I'm new to the subject.
でもヨウカ、本当にテストは大丈夫なの？赤点取ると夏休みに補習があるのよ。
Yoka, are you really going to be okay with your tests? You have to take makeup classes if you failed any of them.
ああ、補習か。じゃあ気にしなくていいや。
Ah, makeup classes. Huh. That's fine then.
ちょっと。
Really?
だって俺もう補習確定してるからさ。
I've already got to do. I've already got to do those. You see?
ヨーカってそんなに普段の成績悪かったの？
Huh? Are your grades that bad normally, Yoka?
いや違う違う。まあそんなに頭良くもないけどさ。ほら俺遅刻常習犯だからさ。
No, that's not it. Well, it's not like I'm that smart, but I'm a serial trout. You know? So, truant. So, you know?
それの罰でもう夏休みに補習受けることに決まってんだよ。
I gotta take makeup classes over summer vacation as punishment for that.
ああ、そうなんだ。
Oh, I see. I didn't know there was a penalty like that for being late. Maybe one where you get drum duty if you're late 5 times in a row, though. Actually, Yoka, that shouldn't mean you don't need to study exams.
ああそういえばあの人も遅刻補習の監督に学校来るって言ってたな。
No, I'm gonna think of it. She'd be the one in charge of the makeup classes for the latecomers. Huh.
おおすげえ。そうすると補習期間中毎日会えるってことか。
Oh, sweet! That means I'll see you every day, right? What are you so happy about? And why are you babbling about this stuff? Now I have to ask, don't I?
あの人ってヨーカの好きな人？
Is she the person you're in love with, Yoka?
あそう。
Oh, yeah!
誰？
Who was it? I knew, but I guess I was just wondering if she'd come out and tell me. Come out of the closet, Yoka.
ああ秋だよ。C組の風紀委員の有生秋。
Ah, Aki. Classy. Undismayed committee. Ari Aki. Oh, she answered. Just like that. And Aki? She's already calling her by her first name? Are they already that close?
そうそうユナのアドバイスのおかげだぜ。まずは友達ってな。段階だよ段階。
Oh, yeah. That's all thanks to your advice, Nina. But you told me about being friends first. The steps.
俺秋と友達になれたんだぜ。
I've been friends with Aki.
そう。
I see. Come to think of it, I did give her that advice, didn't I? I had no idea she was in love with another woman when I did though.
一歩お近づきになれたんだぜ。これでラブロックが完成すれば完璧だな。
I got one step closer to her. I just need to complete my love rock now and it'll be perfect. She's so positive. She not even considered what that might not work out? Even though she's in love with a girl?
あのさ、
Listen.
C 組の有生さんってことは、同じ学校なんだよね。
What do you saw in class C? Means that she goes to this school, right?
うんそうだけど。
あのさ、同じ女同士だってこと分かってるの？
Do you even get that you're both girls? Yoka's jaw both slacked at my question. She was silent for a bit when then.
そういえばそうだな。
Don't think of it, you're right! She said, like, she only just realized now. No, I bet she really had just realized. That was the feeling I got.
うわー女同士じゃん。全然気づかなかった。
Whoa, we're both girls, and I just realized.
あ
Well, setting the matter for Vivian and business aside, now she had a right. So what would she do?
でもこれってすごいロックな恋だよな。
But this love is super rock, don't you know?
そうじゃないでしょ。自分が変だと思わないの？
I don't think that's the problem. You don't think it's kind of weird or anything?
そうか。 だって好きなものは好きなんだしさ。女同士だからって関係ないだろ。
Is it? You gotta help who you love, though, right? It doesn't matter that we're both girls, does it?
ユナはそんなに変だと思うか？
What are you, Yuna? Do you think it's weird? I don't really know. I, as Susan, the player, I don't think it's weird at all, because I am a lesbian. But I'm gonna give Toomi, like, I don't really know.
よくわからないわ。私そんなこと考えたことないから。
I don't really know. I never really thought about it.
俺もそんな難しいこと考えたことねえや。
I never thought about anything that complicated either.
でもさ、俺はとにかく秋のこと好きなんだ。愛してる。
But that doesn't matter. I love Aki. I'm in love with her.
だから伝えたいんだ。歌で、俺のロックで。
I want to tell her in a song. I want to tell her in a song with my rock.
そう。
I see. Well, Yoko doesn't seem concerned about it at all. At any rate, I feel like I'm being kind of stupid for worrying about it. Maybe I'm being influenced by my recent company.
でもちょっと待ってようか。あなたこの間私が好きな人ってば
Oopsies, let me do that. Fuck.
でもちょっと待ってようか。あなたこの間私が好きな人ってバンドの人って聞いたとき、全員女だから考えられないって言ってなかった？
But wait, wait a minute, Yoka. The other day when I asked you if the person you liked was in your band, didn't you say that it would be crazy because they're all girls?
だってそうだろ。あいつらと恋愛考えられねえって。
Huh? Well, that's true, isn't it? Well, those guys? That'd be crazy.
秋とは何もかも違うんだぜ。
Really different from Maki. I think I get it now. In Yoka's head, Aryu-san is the special person she's falling for, and nothing else matters. Whether she's a girl or not, or anything like that. That's good. Yoka and I walked to school after that. I didn't take long, and she'd stopped me on the Kingley Lane.
よ、おはよう、秋。
Hey, good morning, Aki! Aryu-san was standing at the main gate. I never paid her much mind before today, since I've never been late.
おはよう、ヨーカ。
Good morning, Yoka. Aryu-san, the girl Yoka is in love with. She stood with her spine perfectly straight. Picturing her and Yoka together was difficult.
今日は早いんだな。テスト勉強か？
You're here early today. Are you doing some studying before your tests?
いや、それがテストのことすっかり忘れててさ。
No. Actually, I totally forgot about those.
らしいな。
That's just like you. It was a short conversation. But Yoka seemed incredibly happy with just those few words and went off towards the entrance hall, humming some weird song. And our pre-summer vacation exams ended without incident. They might only have lasted one day. The amount of subjects they covered was pretty beat. I think my scores will be good enough. When I went up into the roof for a little breather, surprised to learn about the progress on Operation Sparkling Sunshine and Sachi-san and Megumi.
第2段階って終わっちゃってたの？
Phase 2 is already over?
あれって じゃないの？
That wasn't your doing, Yuna?
ううん、全然知らなかった。
No, I didn't know about it at all. Apparently, Sugiri Mine-san and Yonu Sensei had an encounter in one of the Kindred Spirits places. Where girls looked particularly lovely last Friday for the last weekend.
あのちゃんと話しているところにちょうどつくよ先生が来たのよ。
Sukia Sensei just happened to pass by when she was talking to Ano-chan.
そうだったんだ。
I see. It's kind of like, from the perspective of the person making all these plans, it's not necessarily nearly a letdown. It's kind of anticlimactic.
その後そのおちゃん座敷で何か考えていたみたい。きっとあれはキリさんの魅力に戸惑っていたのよ。
It seems like Sono-chan had to think about something in the tatami room after that. I bet she was feeling all confused by Kiri-san's charm. No, not time to begin, that's why. I'm dumb.
そうね、いろいろつくよ先生も考えてるみたい。キリちゃんのことかなり気になってるみたいよ。これはもう一押しって感じね。
Yes. Sukiyo Sensei seems to be thinking about all sorts of things. She appeared quite concerned about Kiri-chan, too. I think she just needs one more push.
いよいよ作戦も最終段階よ、ユナ。
You've heard the finest of the operation, Yuna?
そう。
Is it?
あとはこの屋上ね。さあ、何か作戦を考えて、ユナ。
The last stage is the roof. Come up with a plan, Yuna.
そんなこと言われても、こんなとこ階段の踊り場とかじゃないんだから、二人が偶然会ったりするわけないでしょ。
Okay, but this isn't a stair landing. They're not gonna run into each other up here.
そこを考えるのがユナの役目でしょ。
No, duh! That's why it's your turn to come up with something.
簡単に言わないでよ。
To make it sound so easy. The roof is a really good place in the nice day. You can see all the way to the mountains in the distance and you're refreshed by the soft breeze. You don't really go to the roof if you don't have some reason to be there, right? I don't think I've ever seen Sugurimine or Sonu Sensei on the roof. Sonu. How am I supposed to get those two to get up there?
なんとかしろって言われても。
Even if you tell me to think of something, for better or worse, I hadn't been able to come up with anything. I was just walking down the hall when Surugirimine-san came towards me.
こんにちは、剣峰さん。
Oh, hi Surugirimine-san. We just walked past each other. If I didn't say anything about it. Anything, and it would be weird not to greet her too. Right?
トーミさん、こんにちは。
Toomi-san! Hello.
もう帰り？
Heading home?
あ、いや、部活に行くとこ。
Oh, no. I'm going to the club activities. She's gonna see Sonu Sensei. Can I get enough to the roof? Nightclub that I have the club room is in the Hoshikan building. But it's not like they have access to access any reason to go up there. I can't read good. I can't read good at all. No, I guess I just need. I guess I just need to wait. Right. Well, I just need to wait for my chance. I shouldn't push myself. I don't know anything else to say here, so might as well be goodbye for today. At least so I thought. Maybe I used to little paper bag. At least so I thought. Maybe before I noticed the little paper bag Tsurugi Mine-san was carrying. She knows not. It was a simple bag with a logo of some shop on it. Small letters and to carry it in one hand. It was tied by with a cute ribbon.
どうしたのそれ。かわいいね。
What's that for?
ああ、これ？ちょっとつくよちゃんにね、誕生日プレゼント。
And this? And this? Well, this is for Sukiyo-chan. It's a birthday present.
へえ、その先生、誕生日今日だったんだ。
It's Sone-sensei's birthday today?
本当は一昨日だったんだけど、休みだし、テストがあったから。だから今日持ってきたんだけどね。
Actually, it was the day before yesterday. We didn't have school that day, so you know. But dying. Actually, it was the day before yesterday, but I didn't have school, you know? We had exams today, so I brought it with me.
でも、つくよちゃん、もらってくれるかな？
I wonder if Sukiyo-san will accept it though. Tsurugi Mine-san looked nervous. I felt a bit reluctant to take advantage of this, but this is my chance. Isn't it?
まだその先生、怒ってるの？
Is Sunny to say something about you?
ああ、違う。こないだも言ったけど、つくよちゃんに怒られてるわけじゃないんだけど。
It's not like that. Like I said before, Sukiyo-chan's not mad.
ちょっと慣れ慣れしくしすぎちゃったみたいでさ。
But I guess I've been acting too friendly with her.
それじゃあさ、そのプレゼント、星間校舎の屋上で渡してみたら？
Well, in that case, why don't you give it to her on the roof of the Hoshikan building?
屋上で？なんで？
Huh? On the roof? Why?
ほら、屋上みたいな高いとこって、なんとなく気分が良くなるでしょ？今日は天気もいいから、景色もすごくいいしね。
You know. High school is, at least it's gonna boost your mood, right? The weather's pretty nice today too. So there's a great view up there.
そういう場所なら、プレゼントも気分よくもらってくれるんじゃないかなって。
Maybe something like that would put her in a present accepting mood?
屋上か。あんまり人のいるとこで渡すと、つくよちゃん気にしそうだな。
Sukiyo-chan probably wouldn't want to accept it with a bunch of people around.
放課後なら、ほとんど人、いないんじゃないかな。
I don't think anyone will be there after school.
そっかな。
You think?
まあ、気休めだと思って。
Well, I just thought it'd be pleasant. Thanks. Well, verbal advice probably won't guarantee success, but it's better than not trying at all, right? If it doesn't work, I can just try to find another opportunity after this. After all, all this.
それじゃあ私帰るね。
I'm actually going home.
じゃあね。
See you. I give Sugurimine-san, a little wave and parted with her. What should I do now? Should I tell Sachi-san and Megumi? Thought about it, but I was pretty liberate. After those exams. I ran into one of them on the way out. I mentioned it, but my path was right to the entrance hall, the gates, and then home. I think this should probably be the maybe the end of the main story. Oh, there's a bit more. There's more main story. Okay, we're gonna stop there for today, though. Once this loads up, I'm gonna go ahead and save here, and we're gonna go to the chatting screen to end it off for today. Bye bye. I'm also close the game as well, so I don't have to hear 2 songs at the same time. Close game. Close game. Alright, that was fun. Some good progress there. We made some lovely, lovely progress there. We are... Oof, okay. We're good. We made some good progress. We learned some things about Megumi-san and how she is still trying to get away from Umi, and Umi's being a little too overzealous or too, I don't know I don't know what the word is, too like excited, I guess is like maybe one of the terms. Like excited about you know, hanging out with all 3 of them together. Maybe she's worried about Nina, things like that, but I don't know. I'm not sure. But also we learned a bit. We had a very, very serious and heavy conversation with Miki, which I wasn't expecting at all. I wasn't expecting that, like, in the slightest. That was quite the jump scare to me, because I wasn't expecting to. I wasn't expecting this game to have, like, I guess there was that serious topic before with Megumi and Sachi-san. I guess, yeah, there's that. So I guess I shouldn't be too surprised with that being a scene that went through earlier in the game. So I wasn't expecting that at all today. It was insane. In a good way, though. Good kind of insane. And yeah, what else? We're slowly helping set up the events so people get close together. We just helped we just helped Yoka with her lyrics, and the lyrics are better, but it didn't feel like it was from Yoka. I think I felt like it was just a bit forced. I'm assuming like is the term Tomi's trying to look for it, because it's not her. It didn't sound like Yoka. That sounded not like her style of stuff. And what else did we do? And that one, this one. I think that's most of it for now. I can't think of any other couple we had to deal with. Oh yeah, we met the final couple. Not revealed yet, but it is kind of shown on the game's screen, on the game's banner, and also the game opening screen is the vice captain, the captain and vice captain of the track team. Those 2 are the final Yuri pairing of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 6 main pairings as far as I'm not sure where Ano and Hina fit in there. I'm not sure if they're appearing at all, but I am on Copium. I'm an Ano and Toomi shipper. That's where I'm gonna that's where I hope it's gonna go eventually, but we'll wait and see. But that is gonna be it for me today. I had a blast reading that and such. It's great. I'm excited to read more next week. I assume I'll say something to do. It should be next week. I don't think I have anything planned for next week. I don't think it's gonna happen next week, so I should be fine to do it next week. But yeah, that's it for today. We're gonna go say hi to Mina, who is, of course, almost like always, playing Fruit Mountain. Jesus Christmas, she needs to stop. Please. She's playing too much Fruit Mountain. But that's it for me. Next stream I think will be Thursday, 9 p.m. EST. I'm not sure if I want to do Fire Emblem or if I want to do Sushi Band, or if I want to do. I have too many games to play. I start too many games. I have so many games to play. I'll figure it out. But I feel like I'm gonna do one of the. I'm probably gonna do either Fire Emblem or Sushi Band because I kind of skipped that this week, this stream week, because of I wasn't gonna stream on Friday, so I wanted to fit in some of the devil. But anyways, I'll figure that out over the week, and hope to see you guys on Thursday, 9 p.m. EST, for some gaming. Not sure what kind of game yet, but again, I'll get to that eventually. Until next time,